AKP, this crazy.
Studio 2 with DJ KP. Studio 2 with DJ KP.
Yeah, Mizzle.
Let's put you over here in this spot right here.
My boy Mizzle came through.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the show. We are live right now, episode 90. It's going to be an amazing episode tonight. I know I say that every week, but I truly think this is going to be one of our best. We have a star-studded show for you tonight.
It's going to be the best.
I mean, we got some absolute heavy hitters in the studio right now. We got the amazingly talented Mac Mizzle over here to my right.
You're actually going to have a good show tonight.
First of all, first and foremost,
And we got the amazingly hilarious Tyree Brown over here in front of
here
me.
for me. Listen, I promise you, I'm not joking. This is, I promise you, this is the best rapper.
Facts.
You might have
Facts.
heard or you might not have heard.
You might not have heard.
I promise you, this man is a genius, like with the pen. Not only that, and he's humble.
Oh, absolutely. Look at him. Look at him over there. He's blushing.
I tried, man.
Yeah,
So
but
bashful.
I'm not with my friends.
Oh, absolutely. And
I'm humble with myself, but I'm with my friends. I'm not.
Oh, I think we got some feedback over on your side, Mr. Eastern Shore Undercover. We're going to turn him down. We're actually about to bring on, Earl Campbell from Eastern Shore Undercover
Okay,
just connected with
okay.
us via Zoom. Guys, this is
All
going to
right.
be a crazy episode.
Yeah.
Like something you've never seen before. We got Earl connecting his audio right now, and hopefully he can get rid of that feedback. Can you hear me there, Earl? Can you hear me?
Before. We got Earl connecting his audio right now, and hopefully he can get rid of that feedback. Can you hear me there, Earl? Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
We got Earl connecting
Bro,
his audio.
they know who you are.
Yeah, we can hear you, but we can also hear our show. By any chance, are you tuned in to our show on your end?
Bro,
Yeah,
I know
we can
you
hear
are.
But we can also hear our show.
He doesn't.
By any
Okay,
chance,
maybe
are you
I don't
tuned
need
into our show
So, do I
on
gotta
your
do,
end?
man?
I am.
Okay, yeah, you might have to exit out of that or mute it. Just mute it for me.
I don't know.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, if you could just mute it. That sounds good now.
I gotta like fake hide.
All right, hey, but we're live right now. That's part of the live entertainment aspect, fixing stuff on the fly. But Earl, thank you so much for coming on the show. This is actually
Should that be a
the owner and
pause?
operator of one of the biggest pages in Eastern Shore history, Eastern Shore Undercover. Guys, make some noise. So how you feeling
know
today?
that was a person. I promise you.
So it was a bot.
We're going to let him get his audio kind of situated, and just let me know when you're good, Earl. I think he just logged off. Hey, this is live entertainment. I don't know who I got over to my right now.
I don't. Listen, when the police are present, I don't know who
He
I
masked
am.
up quick. Okay.
I
Wow.
don't know who I am.
He's undercover right now.
First of all,
Mac Mizzle undercover,
you
everybody.
pay taxes.
If he gets to be undercover, I get to be undercover.
It's the kind of night it's going to be, everybody.
you pay taxes. You're good.
I'm a civilian.
Yeah, so you're good.
An undercover civilian. Undercover civilian.
All right, he's reconnecting now. He probably turned off the audio, got rid of that feedback. He's sounding a lot better now. And Earl, just let me know when you can hear us.
That feels fair, though, right?
Yeah, undercover civilian.
I'm just an undercover civilian from the Eastern Shore.
Pretty sure.
Says he's connecting audio. Okay, I think he might be connected. Can you hear us over there, Mr. Eastern Shore Undercover?
He's not saying that. I don't
He's
think he's
His audio may be undercover.
Oh, no. Is that what's going on? Well, guys, I'll just go through my spiel. It's going to be an amazing episode. Episode 90. Can you believe we've done this 90 weeks in a row?
That's incredible.
It's pretty incredible. And if you want to get to the live music reviews later, make sure you like the episode on the way into the show. Hit the subscribe button while you're at it, too. That's the easiest way to help out. Hit the subscribe button, like all your favorite videos, comment, and share with your friends and family. It's Studio 2 with DJ KP, and we're locked in for the next 2 or 3 hours, guys. Let's have a good time tonight. We got 18 people in the chat, and then we're about to bring on Mr. Eastern Shore Undercover. Are you ready over there? Can you hear us?
I don't think he's in his chair.
That
that his chair right there?
That chair looks empty.
I think he's having trouble. the Zoom can be kind of tough when you're first getting used to it, but I've done this a lot of times. It must be something that he's got going on.
I didn't even
but
know
we will figure it out.
Zoom was still a thing.
You thought it was just a pandemic thing?
Yeah.
They just shut it down when COVID was cured.
Yeah. I didn't know.
Yeah, it definitely popped up around that time. We got Slimy Montana in the chat right now.
That's the homie.
We got C-Mack. I'm sorry, C-Dot. There's a lot of C's in town.
That's the homie, too.
C-Dot. Yeah, he's definitely the homie.
He's super talented, too.
He's an OG around here. Oh, we got DJ Cash in the chat. Okay. Everyone's on Facebook right now. Don't be afraid to go over to YouTube. And I have posted a poll in the chat because since we got Mr. Eastern Shore Undercover on the show live tonight, I got a question that I want to ask everybody. And that is, do you think that police radio should be open to the public? Because that's the big question when everyone talks about Eastern Shore Undercover, because the city is actually kind of hating on him. And even like Mike Lewis has been kind of coming after him, saying that what he does puts his officers in danger. What do you think?
I think that as an undercover civilian, I think that the main focus is the intent. If the intent is to get the information out to the public, then sure, why not?
It's kind of like privacy versus transparency. Like what's more important to you?
I think that the officers have a job to do, but the public does have I won't say responsibility, but they do have a right to be informed on what's going on.
Okay, yeah.
That's a fact.
We can't hear him.
Yeah, we can't hear him. Is his mic on?
It says he's connecting audio. It looks like he's about to get it. There we go. But he
There we
does
go.
have our show on there still, I think. But no, I think we might be
Sorry,
good.
fellas.
There we go. I think we got him.
There we go.
go.
Okay.
Thank you so much for coming on our
the
show.
newbie.
His chair going.
All good. Hey, Zoom can be kind of wild and wacky when you're first getting used to it, but we do have some Eastern Shore royalty right here in our presence. We have Mr. Eastern Shore Undercover, Earl Campbell, coming on the show. How you feeling tonight?
Thanks. Good, man. How are you?
We're doing excellent. My name is DJ KP, Kevin Palmer. We also have, well, I don't know. He might want to keep his identity undercover like you. He's got the mask on right now.
I am the undercover civilian.
Undercover civilian over here to my right. And we have the amazingly hilarious Tyree Brown sitting in front of me.
I don't like the bride.
He's such a funny guy.
I am.
And really, out of the three guests I have on the show right now, we have some of the biggest pages on Facebook or anywhere on social media on the Eastern Shore, on the shore right now. Tyree Brown, he does crazy numbers. And this undercover civilian is actually one of the best rappers in the history of the game, especially when it comes to the Eastern Shore.
Allegedly. I'm muted. I don't know if
Good stuff.
I don't know if I'm muted. Oh, wait a minute. I'm doing. Hold on.
Is the feedback coming from
No,
you?
they sound muted. You see that mute thing? Do you know?
Oh, you're talking about your phone? Well, as long as the regular show is
yeah.
not muted, we'll be
Okay,
doing okay
all right,
here.
all right.
But yeah, share the link, everybody. Share the live. It's going to be an amazing episode. It's actually episode 90. I've
I'm
done
not
this
muted
90
anymore.
weeks in a row. And I wanted to get into a nice special interview with Eastern Shore Undercover since we have him on the show tonight. And if anyone in the chat has anything to say, definitely speak up. Don't be shy. We have Earl right here, live via Zoom. And we're just going to open this thing up right now. So I'm very fascinated with what you're doing with Facebook and just the success of your page. What has it been like over the past, like, how long has it been? Like 24 months, like 2 years of success for Eastern Shore Undercover?
A little over 4 years. We started
wow.
in 2020.
So you were, let me know, I'm going to give you what I understand, and then you can let me know what I got wrong and anything like that. So you were like a former police officer for Ocean City, and you just kept listening to the scanners ever since you retired, and you got a passion for these scanners, and you just post all the best stories on Facebook?
No, not really.
Okay.
So what happened was I left Ocean City back in 2011, and I didn't know what I was going to do. Left kind of spur of the moment and went out and bought a camera. They had, I don't know if you guys remember, they had a thing called Dew Tour down in Ocean City a few years
Oh, yeah,
back.
I remember that. Man, yeah, we screwed that up and haven't had it in a few years.
Yeah. So I bought a camera and I went out and took some pictures. And one of the guys that worked there, he sent me a message. He's like, "Hey man, can I use some of your pictures on our website?" And I said, "Yeah, sure." And he said, "Have you ever shot before?" And I was like, "Man," I said, "I've been a cop for several years." I said, "I've never, owned a camera, more or less, been a sports photographer." And it just kept growing. And I the guy asked me, he said, "Hey, you want to come out and shoot some pics for me at another event?" It was the MMA event. and I just started shooting and became a photographer. I did that for many years, and then COVID hit,
Wow.
and I didn't know what I was going to do. And I was like, "Dan, you can't do no events when COVID's around."
Yeah, because I did have in my notes, it says you're a credentialed photographer for the NFL, the MLB, and the UFC. So you're a multi-talented dude here and a really fun job.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, good stuff, man. I had a lot of fun. It sucks doing it with a family, just because, like, for the UFC stuff, all the fights you're leaving on a Thursday, you don't get home until Sunday night. So it's tough like that when you got a family.
So is that how you built the page initially, through photography, or was it all the scanner stuff?
No, you know what happened was my daughter was moving out, and I went out and bought a little scanner. It's one of these little things here.
Okay.
Just to know if my daughter was getting herself into trouble or whatever.
Wow. She would be over police scanners? Wow.
Yeah. And I used to get the press releases because I was a photographer around here too. I did a lot of the local events. And I would get the press releases, and I'm like, that's not what that press release said.
Okay. So you saw a job that could be done better, and you did it.
Yeah. And I'm like, that's just not the way it is. And, we got enough issues in this country that, we don't need to be spreading bad news out there. So I'm like, I'm going to start a page with just 50 people. It was a private group.
Private, okay.
I sent out 50 friend requests, and probably half of them accepted it. The other half thought I was crazy. And it just started growing. I mean, it kept growing. You just give out truth of what's really happening. And that's what people want to see.
Yeah, and for anybody who doesn't know what Eastern Shore Undercover is, just search Eastern Shore Undercover on Facebook, and here's the page right here. And yeah, as you can see, unbelievably successful. 92,000 likes, 126,000 followers.
Oh, wow.
And you post like how many editorials a day? What do you think? Or how many articles a day you think you post?
So now it's been cut out because, of course, the police encrypted their radios.
And we're going to get into that. It's crazy.
What?
Yeah, but prior to, I was posting upwards of 100, 150 calls a day.
Wow. And that's a lot of work. So you're earning the success, because that'll be very tedious. Tyree Brown, you got a very successful page. How many posts do you think you make a week?
I don't know about a week, but I do over 100 a month. So I try to balance it out.
That is a lot. That is more than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
But it's hard work making these posts.
For us, it's not really the post that's the issue. It's the comments that come in.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
Yeah, his comment sections are lit.
Yeah, you can't I don't know how he filters them. I can't. So you know how you get the notifications? I don't get them all. I just get what I can get, and then I go from there. And if they're ignorant, I just don't really engage in the ignorant comment.
Yeah, this guy's got a lot on his table, Earl does, because some of these comments are really off the wall, and he's got to ban people and bring them back in, and that's part of the fun with his page. So everybody go like Eastern Shore Undercover right now. But I feel like everyone already has on the shore. The page is absolutely huge, man.
Yeah, it's probably the biggest page on the Eastern Shore.
Yeah, it's the biggest. It's the biggest.
Yeah, it's funny. The other night you had it up on your page there. It was there was 3 girls that were in a vehicle. They were flashing people.
Yeah, actually,
and
I had that one pulled up
at nighttime. My wife does all the comments because I can't handle them. I get so annoyed with some of the comments, and it's it blew up quick.
Yeah, I actually got it pulled up on my page right now. Look at that. This is some of the gold you're going to get when you follow Eastern Shore Undercover. So this came over a police scanner, and it says 3 ladies in a vehicle flashing others. Route 113. You're just letting everybody know.
Is your page in real time?
So it's about a 10 to 15 minute delay, depending upon what it is, really. If it's something's going to put you and your family in danger, I'll hold off for a little while longer, just because you don't want to get anybody hurt by posting stuff.
Yeah.
But it depends what it is. If there's a motor vehicle crash, and down in Princess Anne, them roads, you'll be sitting in traffic for hours.
Yeah.
So we'll post them a little quicker than we do the other stuff.
But back in the good old days of your page, you got to post as quickly as you wanted to. And then the local government seems to really be on your ass about you can't post certain things because you're putting officers in danger. And it really kind of blows my mind, because you're just a personal Facebook page. As long as you're obeying the policies of Facebook, shouldn't anything you do be fine?
I thought so.
Yeah. And what's crazy about that, man? So, 4 years ago, I reached out to everybody that I was going to start this page, and I said, look, I'm going to start this. Anybody's got a problem with it, let me know ahead of time. Don't complain about it. Just tell me what you want me to fix, and I'll fix it. Nobody had any issues. It was all, flowers and roses, and everybody loved it. And then once it started gaining some steam and some popularity, then everybody's got a problem with it.
Yeah.
And it's like,
It's jealousy, bro. It's jealousy.
Yeah, I attributed to that, and people just don't like to see other people succeed.
Yeah, because you had a successful
it's sad.
page.
It's a sad world. Like when you reached out to me, I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. I'll do anything. If I can help somebody out, I'll do it.
Yeah, you're being real kind to me, so I like you.
That's like, okay, so like maybe like 4 days ago, right? I posted a picture of the Ku Klux Klan or whatever, the KKK.
Oh, the neo,
Right?
the neo,
Oh yeah,
the
I saw that
neo-Nazi
post.
march.
I saw that post.
It got deleted, right?
Wait, you said it was in downtown Salisbury, right? Was that true? That wasn't true, right?
No.
Yeah, that couldn't have been true.
It was in Harrisburg,
PA.
but yeah, right.
So were you trolling or were you fooled?
So when I saw the bricks, I was like, oh wow! Like when I first saw it, I was like, oh wow, Salisbury. All right, cool, whatever, right? So it got like 200,000 tractions or whatever it is, and then they said it was like a hate group. So I know nobody's gonna like what I'm about to say, but I don't care. So I'm like, they're not. I don't know what they're doing, but I'm like, they're marching for their right. Like it's a right to speak how you want to speak, say what you want to say. So why should that be banned?
Yeah, as long as they're not hurting nobody, they're in the moment, I guess. They're just taking a stroll, taking
like
a march.
My mindset is this, right? Say what you want to say. Let me see who you really are.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you one thing with Facebook. Facebook's really, really, really picky too, man. They take down a lot of stuff. And like, I don't know about your pages, but like if you get monetized on Facebook,
I'm monetized, yeah.
And you get, I mean, they'll take it down real quick.
Real fast.
I mean, I shared something the other day and I got a penalty for it. Like they literally demonetized me for like 2 weeks because I shared something from a police department page.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think it's something about your page.
No
I think it's something about your page in particular because literally 15 minutes ago, I tried to make a post 3 times promoting this show, and Facebook took it down 3 times in a row. I had to keep changing it and changing it and changing it. And all I did was tag you and said, we're going live with Eastern Shore Undercover, and we have a poll, vote in our poll. And I just posted the poll in the comments, so everybody hop on the poll and give us your opinion, because what the poll is asking is, should police scanners be open to the public? Either no, it's going to put officers in danger, or yes, the transparency keeps the whole public in safer terms.
What is your opinion, Undercover, Eastern Shore Undercover? Yeah, what is your opinion on should police scanners be public?
Oh, he thinks they should be public. He's the guy. He's the scanner guy.
So, a lot of people like think that like I'm all against this encryption, and I think there's a way to do it without taking the rights away from the people.
You have been very agreeable, and you've been working with them a little bit with what's her name, the county executive,
Julie Giordano.
Yeah, I didn't want to mess up her last name, so I'll let you say it. Giordano.
Yeah, I think they can encrypt the channels for stuff that they need. So like if they're serving search warrants and they're doing stuff where there's a hostage situation, that's where the encryption comes in. You don't want to get nobody hurt, so that's a good usage of it. But for 3 young ladies in a vehicle that are flashing their titties, I mean, it just
the people need to know that.
For it.
Yeah, and real quick, our chat is going crazy right now. We got someone in the chat saying, "What street was that girl's flashing people on?" Just wondering. Don't go nowhere near that street.
You know what's funny? It's funny too. Like I'll get pictures of every single accident in Salisbury, literally within 5 minutes of it happening. But let something like that happen, and I don't get no pictures. No love for Earl.
No pics for you, huh?
Okay, so I have a hard hitting question, right?
Sure.
So my community says that you're racist.
I mean, there's a lot of haters on this guy.
Oh wait, so they say that you delete. I don't know how to say it. Like say like if I don't know, like if somebody get locked up or whatever. And okay. So here's. I'm just giving you an example. I don't know if this happened or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So let's say like somebody gets shot and killed or whatever the case is, right? And let's say a black person did it or whatever, and then somebody might say, yeah, he's deserved to get locked up or whatever, and then the black person say he didn't do it, and then you would delete the black person's comment and then allow the from a black person's perspective, you would allow the white person comment to maintain. What do you have to say about that?
So a lot of people say that, and a lot of people, and I always tell people, if you think that, we should sit down to lunch and let me open up my books and show you. I have more white people banned from my page than I have black people.
We actually we have someone in the chat right now saying I am banned currently from his page. Toby Hewitt. And Toby Hewitt. Here's what I'll tell you. I can only do but so much, and Facebook really ties your hands of what you can and can't do. I put policies out there, say, look, no race talk on my page, period. Because race issues ain't going to be solved on social media. Ain't going to happen. It's just the way it is. Yeah. And we had, like, my wife, her biggest thing is, like, and this is nothing against anybody, but, like, we had a guy the other day, he had a hairdo, and it was a black man. And people were on there saying stuff like, well, you look at that hair and you can figure who it was. They get deleted instantly. There's no second guesses. They're gone. Yeah, you got to strict page. I don't want that stuff on my page. Yeah. But people don't see that. And unfortunately, what happens is, like, just to give an example, last week we do 7 million engagements for the week. For a week. So sometimes, So sometimes it'll be up there for like a minute or two. Yeah, because you're one man trying to manage this page. And I think it's ridiculous, the accusations that go against you sometimes, because clearly you are just putting scanners into text format. And you're blocking more white people than black people. I was about to say, like, I also heard from black people that said that you help, when somebody had a funeral, a black person had a funeral, and, like, you help fund that as well. So it's like I don't know, I don't know. I'll tell you this. Yeah, I'll tell you this. My mouth gets me in more trouble than anything, because like, people come on the page and they'll say stuff, like, well, you're against the black community. And I'm very vocal. I'll say, well, what have you done for the black community? Mm-hmm. Because I can show you everything that I've done. I've buried 8 kids in the last 2 years. Mm-hmm. And people call me and say, hey, Mr. Earl, I need food. I ain't got food. Mm-hmm. Me and my wife get in the car and drive down and give it to them. Mm-hmm. Man, there's people that got hit by cars, and we've done stuff for them. And I mean, I can go on and on and on. And, anybody that knows me knows that I'm not racist at all. Mm-hmm. So I just feel like I don't have to defend myself to people, because then if you do that, you're just walking down a slippery slope, and you're defending yourself, and you're making reasons for this and that. My actions speak more than anything. Absolutely. So what I'm going to say is this, right? I understand you. I hear you. As a black man from a black community, the West Side, right? Mm-hmm. When we see the rhetoric on I don't know your page, but I understand what it is, right? When somebody black sees it, and then they see, he should get 50 years or whatever it is. I don't know, but they only see that part and they don't see their part. It feels like the entitlement is bestowed upon the entitled, which is white people. I'm not political at all, right? I'm not like, oh, he's racist. Because I really, if you look on my page, you'll see, I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah. I'm not like that. I want this all, because I'm from the Eastern Shore. I want all the Eastern Shore to come together, right? Yeah. But if there's some divisiveness, I want you, and I'm championing you, and I'm telling you, I want you at a community that represents black people. I want you to come and just explain yourself. So, because you are a community leader, whether you know it or not. Mm-hmm. You're a community leader. I want you to come and explain yourself and explain your page, so that people understand, like, man, he not against us. It's kind of what we're doing right now, in a little bit. We don't got to keep it on this topic for too long, but I think it's great stuff. That's why we have a nice live show right here. And we got some comments. And you let me know when. You can shoot me a message, and I'll come out to any meeting. Say less. Yeah, he's real down to earth, guys. Just shoot him a message. Get to know the guy. Yeah. And So when somebody said, when the lady said, man, he helped somebody with a funeral, I was like,
Man, racists don't do that.
Yeah.
They don't do that.
Yeah.
So like,
you know, and what it is too, and I admit it. I mean, my mouth gets me in so much trouble more than anything. Like, there was a young lady that got on the page and she said, you know, the last 4 people that you posted on your on the website, they were all a black man. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, well, that's what the sheriff's department sent over to me.
It's literally a police scanner. Yeah, it's a police scanner.
Yeah, I'm like, well, no, this was a press release. These are press releases with pictures. And I'm like, well, I don't control that, you know. And she said, well, why don't you put white people? And I said, well, go find me some that get arrested and I'll post them. I'm like, I need all the help I can get. She didn't like that, and it went south from there.
Yeah, I'm sure that happens a lot for you. And we have some questions in the comments right now, actually. Troy Cash, he asks, have you ever considered not deleting any comments and just letting it fly?
Man, that would make my life so much easier. You have no idea how much that would make my life easier. Unfortunately, if I do that, then people think I'm a racist and I allow that stuff on the page. Mm-hmm. So it's like, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
Yeah, kind of. And
I kind of try to get rid of everything. Facebook's great about like AI with, you know, hiding some of the comments.
And we got someone else.
Yeah, they do that. Yeah.
Someone else is saying that, what's his name? Dominic Killman. He says he hates the dirt bikes. You hate yourself some dirt bikes?
So here's my thing with dirt bikes. I put up a post today. So yesterday, I don't know, day before yesterday, somebody was riding around large group of dirt bikes. And what has happened is, man, our page has turned into the people think we know everything. Mm-hmm. You know, we can solve everything and we can do everything. So they start messaging us when they see these dirt bikes. And I'm like, stop messaging us. We can't do anything about it. I'm not the police.
Yeah, a lot of people think you were literally the police.
I thought
yes.
I thought that it was coming from the police. I didn't know that it was a person. Like when you posted, I was like, "Oh, that's a human. That's a person."
He's a real man. He's a real man.
I didn't know. I had no idea.
And we got DJ Magellan on the comments saying that Earl is an Ocean City legend. All right.
Thank you.
Shout out to Magellan.
Man, Ocean City is a bad place.
And back to kind of what I was really curious about is just the fact that the city is so on your ass about this, because you are just a personal Facebook page. And I actually went down a rabbit hole today. I was watching your podcast, and you were telling us to go watch the PAC 14 city council stuff. And I pulled up some clips, because a lot of people might not know this, but Sheriff Lewis is kind of after you a little bit. And I want to post up some clips for everyone to see, and then maybe you can just comment on them later. So check out. Yeah, I'm just going to play a couple of them.
On a daily basis, Earl Campbell makes it very clear on his blog, if you don't like what I post, it's simple, just unfollow me. I will post what I want to post. This is my site.
Isn't that so childish?
Historically censors your comments and brags about it and blocks people who disagree with him on anything, and is quick to tell you he will do the same.
So but isn't that right? It's one way.
That is now in business with Wycomico County.
And just the way he's saying that is
and you
like,
can't say it's one way.
Yeah.
Like if Mike Lewis says that, you can't say it's one way.
Yeah,
you can't say that.
But what's wrong with what he's even saying? It is your page, and you can do whatever you want with it. And he's saying it like it's some smoking gun thing that's going to get you shut down. I mean, I don't really get it. I really don't get it. And
you know what I don't get neither? And you guys, I mean, you guys both have big pages. I don't know if you guys go through it as well, but and like I'm like the easiest guy to get along with. If you don't like my page, you don't like what I do, then just don't follow it. And that's all I say all the time. It's not very difficult. If I don't like Domino's Pizza, I don't go to Domino's Pizza. Easy. If I don't like Burger King, I go to Wendy's.
But yeah, just the way you said it, this is my page, and I will, well, it literally is your page. And then,
you know what's funny too, KP?
Yeah,
you said it when he started it. You said, "Mr. Eastern Shore Undercover." There's a spot in there where he complains about it.
I got it right here for you, bro. I think it's a really funny spot too. Check this out, everybody.
To a private citizen such as Earl Campbell, who frequently refers to himself as, quote, Mr. Eastern Shore Undercover.
Oh, he got you there.
Unquote, who has zero oversight by anyone.
That is crazy. Like, he really thinks he's got you there.
Well,
I think it'd be great if you called yourself Mr. Eastern Shore Undercover. I think it'd be amazing.
Here it is.
Like, is it against the law?
No.
He says he calls himself Mr. Eastern Cover, right? Whatever he says, right? He said he's a private citizen who has zero oversight.
He's
a private citizen. He should have zero oversight.
Yeah.
Oh,
thank you.
I thought he said zero overbite.
No.
He's jealous of your ability to eat. I think that I find it low key hilarious that the police take issue with information getting to the public.
Yeah, because it's really about
Facts,
privacy
though.
or
Facts.
transparency. Privacy
Facts.
or transparency.
That's a fact.
Because I know a dude that gave some public information to the police and they loved him. They gave him a sandwich. And
I know a guy that gave public
Hey.
whatever you saying.
He didn't get a Big Mac, did he?
Little Woody, and he is living his life. He has porn stars with big titties.
usually the
He's
police
chilling.
love information. In this situation, they
chilling.
seem to hate information, which I find
Yeah,
astonishing.
it's really weird, man. Like, so do you have any like truly bad blood towards Sheriff Lewis?
No,
You know, man,
say no.
I didn't in the beginning. Now,
no.
yeah,
Say
I
no.
do.
It's got to be
I mean,
getting there, right?
I'm not
Say
gonna
no.
lie.
Say no.
You are
Say
literally
no.
just a Facebook page,
Leave
and
them
they're
people
making you
alone.
out to be public
Pay
enemy
all your
number
taxes
one
if you say yes.
Yes.
in every single city council meeting.
Yep.
If you pay all your taxes, make sure that
I pay
your
my taxes
lawn
every
is
year.
okay. Make sure your grass is cut properly. Make sure that your
That's right.
They gonna send an HOA after.
all that shit.
Because Sheriff Lewis is pretty big. He's on
Yeah,
Fox
leave that
News
man
and stuff
alone.
like that.
He went to Columbia.
Bro,
He did.
he's he's
Leave
on
him
I see him
alone.
on national TV.
Yeah, he has a statue in Salisbury.
And I
somewhere.
got a few more clips to play because I'm just kind of mind blown by this. And check out this one guy talking about you.
You're responsible.
Yeah, and you said you were dumbfounded as well. I couldn't believe it when I first heard it. I don't know how anyone can subject the citizens of Wycomico County and the deputies.
They're talking about Eastern Shore Undercover.
To one individual and his discretion as to how he chooses to responsibly deal with such,
He's
sensitive information.
posting about blogs. I don't get
What
it.
if a mistake's made? What do you do? I mean, there's no accountability for this individual. He's not even an employee of
He's a
Wycomico County.
regular citizen.
So,
They
again,
talking
very
about him like he's
dumbfounded,
Iron
reckless.
Man.
I think
Yeah,
that-
like
That's what I was just about to say. It's
He's
like
the
you're an
president or
X-Man.
something.
His
Like-
power is too high.
Yeah.
We can't defeat him. You
He's
know?
a regular citizen posting about whatever he sees. Like why are y'all wasting your breath? I need Section 8. Like, leave. Man. What are you doing?
Because they really talk about you in every city council meeting, don't they?
I don't get that stuff.
Oh, I turned you down. My
Somebody
bad.
said it the other day. They said, there's homeless on every corner. There's shootings in Salisbury. How about we worry about that stuff and not, a Facebook page?
Yeah, because there is a debate to be had, and I have posted the link, so hopefully people have been voting because I want to see what everyone says about this. What's more important, privacy or transparency when it comes to citizens and police officers? Let's start with the undercover citizen here.
I think that it's a slippery slope. I think that
This nigga is Barack Obama.
I think that the public has a right to know what's happening in their community, and if this page allows and creates a space for them to be informed and know what's going on and doesn't put anybody in danger, I can't think of an instance or a situation where it puts officers or
I was thinking the
first
same
responders
thing, man.
in any type of tricky situation. I think that they're using coded language just to silence him because
and I think
he's
you're
using
perfectly
his
right.
voice
That shit sounds good.
using his voice to inform the public in a manner that they don't have control over a narrative. If there is a situation that they want to spin a certain way,
That was heavy.
he gives the public the information in a matter of fact fashion that allows the
In a fast.
It's really not subjective.
Fast.
It's more objective. But I think
Yeah.
you're right when you said that because I can think of many instances that would make the public safer, but I can't think of many instances that would put police officers in danger. Like, for instance, if there was a axe-wielding maniac running down my street right now, you would post about it, and I'd lock my doors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I can't think of a situation where, like, you would post, I don't know, like
let's
the
say,
address of an officer's home or something like that. Like, what would you do?
They're talking
Weird.
about situations where if let's say an active bank robbery is taking place, and he posted where police are setting up or something. You know what I mean?
Okay,
in
that's
a
a
situation like that. I
yeah.
can see that, but
Yeah.
I don't, because I don't recall a situation. I don't recall.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't happen.
That
That probably wouldn't happen.
For me, like putting police in harm's way, and I'm a tax-paying citizen, therefore I pay the police. Is like you said, like a bank robber is right here, type stuff. So the bank robbers can hear it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
or follow the page or
yeah.
something. Like,
Wait a minute. Let's look. I'm about to rob this bank. let's look on Eastern Shore Undercover and make sure he ain't saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's like that way. Like
I think they're using coded language just to disguise the fact that they're not happy with the fact that they don't have control over narrative when the information is being objectively given to the public.
Yeah. That's
if you ask me,
that's on point.
That's just what it sounds like.
They don't like the fact that he can, whatever narrative that I don't like talking but anyway, they don't like the fact that whatever narrative they want, the reality is whatever he says. So it's not like they can't spin the narrative to their way. Now, for my community, your community, Mr. Undercover, is we don't like, and I'm speaking specifically for my community, we don't like when it feels racist. When white people say, like when he posts this, I don't know, but this person got life, right? But he doesn't know why that person did whatever they did, and then he just posted, and then these white people come on there and says, "Yeah, thank you for doing your job."
Yeah,
right.
I think
so.
Yeah, I don't see what's wrong with that though. You know, because a crime's a crime. You know.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Right. I'm coming from a community that understands that if you break into my house, if you do something to my family, if you try to take something from me, if you are chasing me and I you know what I mean? That's what it is. But now I get life for that, and then he posted. He just posted what actually happened. He posts the facts of what actually happened, right? And now the comment says, "Thank you for giving him this sentence," right? But you don't understand that he, in our eyes, he shouldn't have got that, right? And then he keeps those thank yous, but he deletes those. This was my brother. This was my sister. This is my cousin. I know him, and he deletes those. They feel like he's racist for doing that.
And I don't agree with that, but you are right. That does happen on his page a lot.
That's what I'm saying.
Enable racist. So what the thing about information is it's a double-edged sword. So what I mean by that is the same way that we can say that the government is not happy with this information being available because they don't have the ability to spin a narrative. You have another group on the other side of that information who's not happy because he's not giving the context or narrative with the information. The information is the information. What people do with that's of their own doing. Now, when it comes to comments, what people also fail to realize is that Google is monitored by AIs.
That's a thing.
If
they don't understand that part.
If you comment,
he might not even delete it.
If you comment, "Fuck all y'all racists," that's my fucking brother.
That's deleted.
Your comment's gonna come
and
down.
He didn't even do it.
Not by him. It's gonna come down.
Not by me, by Facebook.
Okay.
That's a good point. They don't understand.
People don't realize that. They don't understand how algorithms and AI.
They don't understand that part.
We'll pull those comments down and delete them from the platform.
Right. So I'm just giving the feeling of it though. So people who aren't in depth, who don't understand, we understand it, right? He understands it too because he runs the biggest page, but they don't understand that he might not even deleted that.
Yeah.
Like if you say, I'm just bleep bleep bleep. If he says, like if somebody says, man, like if somebody says, he got what he deserved, and then a white person says he got what he deserved, right? And then a black person says, man, bleep, that's my bleeping brother. He don't even have to delete that.
Yeah, it could
because if he doesn't delete that, or if the algorithm doesn't delete that, you know what he gets?
AI is going to delete it.
Not only that, right? Because I run a monetized page. He's gonna get, when he looks on his monetization joint and see how much money he made, it's gonna be a red flag thing that says you're under
violation.
Yeah. Well, it's not. It's like it's not like a whole violation. It's like, yeah, man, you gotta get rid of that in order for this to go. So sometimes a whole post will have to get deleted, In order for his monetization to go, because he's feeding his family off of this, his whole monetization has to go from that. So that's why you'll see me post and then I delete. And where'd it go? I had to delete that.
Yeah,
Brother.
that's actually a good point, Earl. Is that a big problem for you?
right.
Is that a big problem for you, like getting maybe your post flagged by Facebook, and then maybe they take a chunk of cash from you or something like that?
More comments than anything, because I'm very careful with what I post. But the comments, like people's comments, get deleted by Facebook, and I get blamed for it. Like I didn't even see the comment.
That's a
Like,
good
I had a
point.
lady
I
the
never
other
thought
night,
of
She was
that.
yelling at me. She's yelling about me deleting her comment. I'm like, ma'am, I don't see any comment that you posted.
They don't even know that part. They don't even understand. Like, you don't even see, like, if you post, like, he posts a post, right? Let's say he posts a car crash here, right? Whatever it is, right? And he has, let's say, 100 comments, right? So you have to go to that, what's that thing where it says, like, most significant? I don't know what it says. It says something.
Yeah, most relevant.
Just to see all of them.
Oh yeah.
But he's busy. He only has 30 notifications on his Facebook. He don't even know that these things, and I'm not trying to, like, you know what I mean, whatever, but I'm just saying, as a content creator who has a lot of content going on, you don't see everything. You don't see everything. Yeah. He cannot, and I'm telling you, as a black person from a black community, he cannot see everything on his page. The only thing that I have to say is it feels like, from my community, it feels like our comments get deleted, and then the people feel like the racist white people's comments stay. So it feels like he is enabling that thing. But I'm telling you, from when I said, okay, I'm interviewing with this guy, I don't know this stuff, and then they say, man, he helped fund funerals, backpack. He helped do this thing. How can he not? I promise you.
The evidence is too much. I mean, this man is no racist. He's not enabling people. A lot of people get.
You know what else too?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like what you were talking about with the like with the posts, like somebody getting 50 years or something. I'll give you an example. The other day we posted two people the same day. One was a black man, one was a white man. The black man got 50 years, the white man got 40 years, but they were different crimes. One of them was a shooting where he shot somebody, I think in the neck or in the back or somewhere like that. And the other guy was, I don't remember what it was. I think it was molested a kid. So like when we get stuff like that on the page, like you'll see it. People will say they should have buried that guy underneath the jail. And, and that's a white man. And it's no different to me. It's all the same. Like they're all articles to me. So I can't change what that judge gives somebody. Mm-hmm. That's not me.
Yeah.
That's the judge. I don't have any control over that. But people don't look at it from that aspect. They just look at it from, well,
a lot of times people live in a silo, especially online. Like people exist in silos and they only see.
Yeah. They'll be either team white or team black. And really you should just be a citizen and be team,
So let me tell everybody besides him, right? that's listen, I'm being serious. So we live on the eastern shore of Maryland. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of history, right? From Maryland, the eastern shore of Maryland and Virginia, right? These were some of the ports that brought slaves in, right? Mm-hmm. There's a mentality, right, against us that we are beneath. Then there's a systematic racism component that exists to this day, right? That we have to fight against. So when we see comments that are being deleted, and then we see comments that are being against our people that we know. We know little John, we know little Boo, we know little Tyree, we know little Mac. We know these people, right?
I don't know that person.
Yeah, we know these people.
Like, why relate to a criminal so much, though? You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because this is the element that we grew from. So we are disenfranchised people. I'm gonna tell you, this is real. We are disenfranchised. From birth, my skin is my sin. This is not related to you. This is not related to Mr. Undercover, right? This is indoctrinated from the system that we grew up in. This is a fact. So when we see these things and when we see this unjust against our people, we feel like we have to speak out. And then we feel like this page is helping these, but it's not his fault. I'm telling everybody, it's not his fault.
Yeah,
It's not his
like
fault.
what injustices are you referring to? Just reporting crimes?
No.
Yeah.
So that's what you see, right? Mm-hmm. And that's fair.
Yeah.
Very fair. Very fair. What we see a comment from my sister when I get locked up for murder. And we see somebody say, he deserved to be locked up for that. But my sister and my cousin and my baby mom, we see that they understand why I did it. I did it because I was protecting my children. And this is not what happened. I'm just saying.
Yeah, hypothetical.
Right?
Hypothetical,
right? We see that. And then we see, justice is served. Justice is served. Justice is served. And because we come from a community that pits us against each other, right? So my community feels unjust when they go on the page and then they see deleted comments, not understanding the algorithm, not understanding how it works. You understand what I'm saying? They don't understand that man ain't do that. He's just reporting what was seen.
So let me ask you something real quick.
Okay, talk.
And this happens often. I mean, this happens a lot. So you have an incident where, let's say, a black man shoots another black man.
Okay.
And the black man's family that was shot, they're destroyed. They're devastated. They lost a loved one.
Absolutely.
So you have those people come on the page and they're, fighting back and forth, going against each other. How do I handle that? So what I do is I just get rid of all of them and say, look, just think of the, two families are both lost their loved ones because one's going to jail and one they're never going to see again.
You're not wrong.
So that creates a lot of issues on the page. And it's a no-win situation for me because if I take down the page, the comments from the family that lost their loved one, they're going to hate me. And if I take down the page from the comments from the other one, they're going to say that's not right because it's, their right to say what they want. It's like,
so
what do you do?
So let me tell you what you do. You know what you do? Keep doing what you're doing.
You're doing great, bro.
Listen, right? Don't stop. Listen, right? When I posted the KKK was in Maryland, but it was really in Harrisburg. You don't stop. You keep doing what you're doing. But understand this. There's going to be friction. There's going to be pushback. There's going to be that's what it's going to be. Listen, I posted a post when I said, well, I thought it was real, but it wasn't real. Reba McEntire. I think that's her name, right?
What Reba do now?
She didn't do it. They said she something about drag queens.
Oh yeah, she said that drag queens don't belong around children. She didn't. Okay, I saw the same headline though.
She didn't say it. So people are in the comment because I said I really don't. I feel like you should let people do what they do. Mm-hmm. And people like, man, you're a punk, man. You
should let people.
So like my natural old street self is like, oh, you said that to my face. Man, go ahead. Keep saying it. Because you helping me.
I'll say this, and I feel similarly, but I feel differently at the same time.
Talk to me.
I think that a lot of the issue that we face in our community, especially in the online space and when it comes to our voice and how we use it, is that sometimes we give the wrong things too much power. The only reason why racists have power on the internet is because we allow them to have power. What them people are saying and what they got going on don't have nothing to do with our outlook. I know why Lil Day did that. You feel what I'm saying? That's my folks. So understanding and educating ourselves on how these platforms work, what they there for, is there for the information. No homo is eat the meat and spit out the bones. You know what I'm saying? Take the information for what it is and keep it pushing. There's people that's going to be on there speaking however they choose to speak, and like I agree that people should be able to say what they want, so that I'm able to see you, that I'm able to see who you are, and see, I know what you're about, so I know to avoid you.
That's a good point, man. I feel the same way.
I think it's best for us as our people to to educate and elevate ourselves, that we understand it like, oh, them people.
That's
people,
the key.
Them people is where they at. So I know how to maneuver around that. If my brother did something, for one, if my brother do something, I'm not playing the internet. You know what I'm saying? But I do understand people lose loved ones, and that's a hard thing to deal with. And then on the internet, you going back and forth with people, and like that shit is not productive. And sometimes that when we going through hardship and when we going through trouble, the last 400 years as a race of people and as a culture, that sometimes what you would call it like a straw man, like this, finding some other thing, like this is the real issue, but we arguing this side issue about who's doing and who's saying what. Let them people exist and say what they want in their space, and not be so caught up in, because this platform is here to get the information. Now we got the information. Now let's figure out how it is best for us to move forward, because them people gonna be who the fuck they is. You feel what I'm saying? And then there's nothing that we can do about them, but there's stuff that we can do about us. One of my issues with us is that we don't know how to. This feels crazy having this conversation in front of two white people, but we don't know how to unionize and mobilize, but we know how to vocalize, and we'll vocalize. Niggas will vocalize. Niggas will get on the internet and be
problem.
Hurt.
They're problematic, not solution oriented.
Even the comments against what Eastern Shore Undercover does from some of the folks that look like us, what we'll think, because we got 5-10 comments, we like, damn, that's what this page is all about. When really they just a vocal minority. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
He doing 7 million impressions a week.
So in the hypothetical where a guy murders somebody in this community, and then a commenter says, "Good, I'm glad they're off the street," does that offend you guys? If the person is black?
No.
Okay.
Personally, no.
No. If the person is white, it does. You know why? You're not from here. So if I was to go to your community, which you won't be able to understand, you know why? You was born with a privilege. The privilege is your skin, right? So if I was to go to your community and say something about your community, it won't affect you. You know why? Because you have that privilege. We don't have that privilege. I promise you, we don't have the privilege to say this is right or this is wrong. However, what I will say is, if we all educate the internet, and y'all gonna hate when I say this, but it's real. Eastern Shore Undercover, Tyree
I'm
Brown,
listening.
Kevin Palmer.
Oh yeah.
No, not because he's a rapper, right?
Undercover citizen.
We will not get the money that we're getting if we let them know the truth. The truth is, we are pandering to the things that you don't like and the things that you like.
Well, yeah,
that's the truth. The truth is, I say this person is ugly. I say, what's her name? Jennifer Lopez is too old to post her ass.
Posting booty pics, yeah.
Do I really think that?
You don't care. No,
I really think that?
I think that is part of engagement culture in the internet.
Yeah.
It almost,
there's definitely trolls out there.
It monetizes pandering, and you know, so
that's the truth.
And being divisive does have it. You had,
but if you just put, so if you put the information out there without context and let people, because I'm older than everybody, maybe besides him, right? I grew up.
He just called me old.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like,
he kind of pushed it back a little bit.
I'm just saying, right? I grew up in the age before the internet, when you had to see stuff in real time. The internet don't understand reality. Reality is the perception of what's actual, right? Mm-hmm. So they just see it, and they're real. So they see me say that and think that I believe that. Right.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to get too into this because we could probably be talking about this all night. I know Earl's a very busy man, so I kind of want to
appreciate him too.
Get it back over to Mike Lewis a little bit and get back to our question. What's more important?
What you talking about?
Privacy or transparency?
Leave Mike alone.
And I got one more clip from Mike right here.
Streets, leave Mike alone.
When most people call the sheriff's office an emergency response, they do so because they're having a bad day. They need us. They've either been victimized, they've been in a car wreck, or they've made a horrible decision. What they don't need is someone sitting behind a keyboard exploiting their private lives. Their privacy means something to me. And to my fellow sheriffs seated at this table, we strive to uphold their dignity and to respect the privacy of our citizens.
I ain't gonna lie. He might be talking some bullshit.
He's lying.
But he's spitting, though. He was cooking in that.
Dude, the way he's talking, the way he's talking.
Yeah.
So here's what I'll tell you guys. Yeah. There's 3 of you guys there, and I'll beg you, all 3 of you, is to go on my page, pick any day you want, and find one person on a regular post that ain't a press release, a website, a regular post where I violated somebody's privacy. I don't give the address, I don't give their names, and I don't give any information about them. So that's all just BS to me. He's just rambling off the gums.
Yeah, because it's not only what he's saying, it's how he's saying it.
Yeah, that's why I said the presentation. He's cooking. He practiced.
He's making it personal.
No, but who is he pandering to? He's not pandering to 40s and 30s. He's pandering to like 50s and 60 people. People that don't really.
He's fear mongering.
Watch. Yeah, it's like he's not pandering to people that watch what is going on. He's pandering to people who probably don't really have an internet that much.
Fox News people.
Well, he follows the page. He follows my page.
Absolutely, he does. He follows me. He know who I am. Yeah. I promise you, he knows who I am. He knows.
So, what is your official stance when it comes to privacy versus transparency?
Well, privacy isn't an issue at all because, well, first of all, that's a policy issue. If they're so worried about people's information being put out over the airways, you get a different channel. You have somebody that flips off that channel. That's how we did it in Ocean City. It was called Channel 4. So if you're going to run somebody's date of birth and their name and their social security card, it goes on a different channel that no one else can hear. Problem solved. Where's their privacy issue at?
Yeah. Yeah,
they don't want to hear that. Man. That's not what they want to hear. And this all comes down to, look, he said, I can't stand politics, man. It's the ugliest creature in the world. And right now, that's what the whole thing is. There's 126,000 people on that page, and they know that an election's coming.
So when's the next time you will be in person at one of these city council meetings? Do you ever do that? Have you ever done it?
I have been going to all of them, but the last couple one I've stayed away from because I'm probably going to end up in jail if I go there.
Oh, my God. Next time you go, let me know, because I want to be in the audience.
Would you post yourself?
What's that?
Would you post yourself?
Oh, good question.
I did. I got a speeding ticket and I posted it. I had to be honest.
That's a great question.
I think it was 71 and a 55, and they got me.
Did you just put Earl Campbell and let everyone else figure it out, or did you say, I got a speeding ticket?
Nah, I put a picture of the ticket, and I put a picture of me getting pulled over and my wife yelling at me.
Man, that's a long rap sheet.
Can I say something? His name is Earl Campbell. Hold on. Don't say nothing. None of y'all, neither one of y'all say nothing. Do you know who Earl Campbell was?
Earl Campbell.
You don't know who he was.
I know. I kind of know.
He knows, but y'all. Earl Campbell is one of the greatest running backs of all time.
Yes. You want to see something funny? I have an Earl Campbell photography page on Facebook.
Yeah.
People go in there all the time, and they'll put up sports cards and say, if I send this to you, will you sign it?
Wow.
And I kind of feel bad. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, send it to me. I'll sign it.
Take that money, man. Say $5,000. I got you,
bro,
man.
A white man named Earl is crazy.
Yeah, I've said I'm actually super surprised that your name is Earl.
Earl Campbell, man.
Earl, bro.
He posted that up on his page. Everyone thought it was a black guy. Yep.
Earl Campbell.
Earl Campbell's great.
And I got one more clip to post because, I mean, I really enjoyed watching this city council stuff. It was so hilarious if you watch it in the right mindset, because the way Mike Lewis is talking about you, it's like you did something truly bad. But now here's another clip that I want to get your opinion on, because I don't know much about it. Well, I'll just play and then I'll get your opinion.
The Attorney General made it clear that the county executive does not have the right to disseminate Sheriff's Office encrypted communications to anyone, let alone a Facebook blogger. That is proprietary information that falls beneath the purview of the Sheriff's Office.
Oh, yeah, and then I got one more after that. Then I got this one, too.
The county executive is enabling and providing Earl Campbell and ESU with a steady cash flow. It's unquestionable. It's a steady cash flow that she is complicit in. And all it took was a $3,500 campaign donation from Earl Campbell and Eastern Shore Undercover to seal the deal. To date, this is the largest single campaign donation made to the, quote, friends to elect Julie Giordano, unquote.
So what is he saying there? Is Julie paying you? Is she getting you paid with the page? What's happening there?
I wish. I
mean, that's like that's a pretty big accusation, isn't it?
It is a really big accusation. So here's the whole gist with that. So I launched the new website, back in January, February. I don't know where it was at, beginning of the year sometime. And I saw that Julie was having a special down at it was a group Evo down there in Salisbury.
Great spot.
So I sent her a message and I said, hey, can I help sponsor? I suck at sales. I suck at advertising. Man, I can't do it. But that's how you keep your websites going. So I had to get some way of getting advertising on there. So I figured that was a great way. There's going to be all business people there. That's all it was for business owners in Salisbury. So I sponsored it. Not only did I sponsor it, Evo sponsored it. There was like 7 or 8 different people that sponsored it. But he just picked me out and said, he bribery. And then it's like, oh my God.
Yeah, they're calling it bribery. So you just sponsored an event. I mean, you're paying for funerals, you're sponsoring events. You seem like a great, community guy, community fella. And they're spinning it in this way that's crazy. But then I was also watching your podcast and you dropped a bomb. You said that you got some financial statements from the city. I don't know how it works, but you said that, I think you said that Sheriff Lewis, he went to multiple locations on Valentine's Day on the county's dime.
Yes, he absolutely
and had like
did.
2 dinners paid for.
Yes, he absolutely did.
That's crazy.
Yeah, on the taxpayer dollar.
2 Valentine's Day dinners on taxpayer dollars.
Yeah,
We pay for that.
Yep.
What does he have? Like a credit card?
He's got a county
city?
credit card.
What?
And
I'm leaving that.
I literally have every single month for the 2023 and 2024, and it would blow your mind if you see some of the charges that are on there that we pay for.
Well, that's crazy.
I mean, that's just, and I guess it's approved. It's got to go through some kind of a system, but. Man,
so Sheriff Lewis went out to Valentine's Day dinner 2 times, and taxpayers paid for it. 2 times on this Valentine's Day.
2 times.
That's crazy.
And he had the paperwork. too.
2 times sound crazy.
So Earl, I got somebody that says something that permeates through a lot of comments that I've been getting, and I want you to respond.
Here we go.
Says,
Here we go.
Eastern Shore Undercover will block people that don't agree with their delivery or presentation of information. What do you have to say to that?
So you could go on the page on the comment from yesterday where I put up the second chance, and I'm arguing with people in there the whole time. I don't agree with everybody, but it's how you deliver it. You go in there and call me, names. You call my wife names, and my biggest thing is you just go in there just to cause issues. I just get rid of you because I ain't got time for it. It's no different than if you walk into a 7-Eleven and you throw a apple pie at the clerk. He's going to throw you out of the store.
Exactly. It's private.
It's no different.
And we got a juicy comment right now up there in the top of the screen. I don't know if you can read that, Earl, but it says, Dave Smith says it's called a bribe. And then he also says he gave her a campaign contribution of $3,500. She created an exclusive MOU, which I'm not sure what that is, for his business, and illegally gave him a police scanner.
So this guy's name is Joe. He likes to follow me around. And
so that's like a fake burner account.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, what's up, Joe?
Yeah. And he's a, he likes to, I'm not even going to get into about him, but
this is crazy.
It's $3,500. That MOU was offered to every single.
What does
news
MOU
outlet.
stand for?
Memorandum of Understanding.
Okay.
So it's basically a policy.
I could use some of that.
So it was actually kind of smart of the county executive by offering that, because by her doing that, she handcuffed me for not being able to say anything negative towards, Mike Lewis, the county council, county executive.
So they gave you guidelines. Nice, so it's like some guidelines you had, some rules you had from the city. And you didn't have to listen to that, did you? You just decided to.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have to do it. I did it because it gave you the opportunity to have the encrypted radio. It was very expensive. I mean, the insurance.
Okay. So they said, we'll give you the encryption, like password or whatever, if you follow our rules.
Yes, you gotta go by our rules. So basically, it was offered to all the news outlets.
I have a question, right? So if you pick a side politically, right, whatever side you pick, it alienates the other side. I'm not saying what. I don't know I'm not into politics at all. Right?
Who you voting for?
I think
Tyree?
they're all crazy.
Right.
But anyway,
but if you pick a side, if you put 3,500 on that side, that means you alienate the other side, right? So the people who's on the other side feel alienated, and you have the biggest page on the Eastern Shore, right?
That's why they picked him.
And this is what you stick your hat and what you stick your flag on, right? Do you feel like you should be more unbiased, or are you biased to the side that you picked on? So if you pick whatever that lady's name is, if that side does something wrong, will you be unbiased in saying what they did wrong?
Good question.
Absolutely. She supported the encryption. I wasn't for that.
Okay.
And I'll give you another example. So, I'm an independent. I think there's crazy people in Republicans. There's crazy people in Democrats. I think, I support whatever best for our community. I don't go by a party affiliation. But I supported Julie with the $3,500 that they're talking about. But I also, give an example, if Josh Hastings, who is a Democrat, if he were to run again, I would probably support Josh because I think he's good for this community. So I would support a Democrat and I would support a Republican. So that, to me, it doesn't really matter. It's whatever's best for the community is going to do most for the people.
What do you think about Jermichael? What is your stance on him running for mayor?
I had him on the podcast. He's been on our podcast.
Yeah, I don't really know him. I met him twice. I shot the Governor's Challenge back in the day. It's been a couple years. But that's the only time I've ever met him. I don't really know him at all.
Okay, so you don't know his politics.
He's a cool guy. He kind of got smoked in the race, but he's a cool guy. I like him.
He got smoked?
Yeah.
He did.
He kind of got smoked, but I like him. He was on our podcast.
We ain't show up. If you want to know that God's honest truth, we ain't show up. But that's another story.
It was really bad.
Oh yeah, and Dave Smith is back. He says, "Ask Earl why he had to give back the scanner to the sheriff's office." Smiley face.
I didn't have to give back that scanner. I did it on my own because it was a pain in the ass to deal with all the nonsense.
Wow.
Look, everybody keeps saying, you and Mike Lewis said it in the council meeting. Oh, he needs that. It's a stream of money. I can post about a cricket running across the damn road, and it's going to get 100 comments.
Damn, y'all hear that?
Talk that.
Man, pop your shit.
Yeah.
They can have that radio. I don't need it.
And sorry this interview's taking so long. Hopefully you're okay on time.
I'm having fun. You're good.
Because something else that I thought was really interesting. You said your dad used to, back in the day, used to sit up listening to these scanners. So it kind of runs in the family. Like it's kind of in your blood because your dad used to do the same thing.
Grandfather.
Oh, grandfather. So even
my grandfather was
longer.
a crabber down in Lusby, Maryland, and he would have his little radio sitting there blaring. Nobody could hear anything in the house. He would hear that radio.
I have a real question for you. Here we go. Right?
Sure.
Let's say that it for mayor of Salisbury, it's a black man, and I want you to be honest. It's a black man. His name is Pep.
His name's Earl Campbell.
Right? He's from the Eastern Shore. He's from Salisbury. He does a lot of great, I feel, this is my feeling. His name is Pep, right? He does a lot of great things in our community. He did a what was the thing in the projects? It was 4th of July? I forgot what it was.
I think so, yeah.
4th of July, he brought so many people out. And it was out of pocket. He don't do it for like clout or nothing like that, none of this stuff, right? Then yesterday he did haircuts and all the stuff, thing, right? Yeah. However, he's not traditional. What I mean by that is, and everybody's gonna hate when I say it, but I don't care. I don't care.
You're like me, man.
He's like Trump. He's not a political person. You know how Trump isn't political? He just says what he want. He got the money to say what he want. And if you talk something, he knows your skeletons in your closet, right? I'm not saying Pep's like that, but I'm saying, right? So if a guy who's not traditional, who comes from the community, understands the community, like Pep, if he comes to run for government and he has the power of the people behind him, would you endorse a person like that?
Absolutely, without question. Because that's what the community needs. They need people that are going to have a backbone, not that are going to be worried to the dollar in their pocket.
Yeah, I like it. I like this guy.
Who you voting for, Earl?
Who am I voting for?
Yeah, who you voting for?
Oh, listen, y'all can I will 100% vote for Trump.
Boom.
And it has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with man or woman or the color of their skin. This is what I'll tell you. take 2 pieces of paper, put them over top of both of them,
Seriously.
and look at their policies.
The policies speak for themselves, man.
What is that thing that they say that Trump, but the whole time they said it wasn't even his? That thing that I forgot.
There's a lot of stuff like that. We call it fake news.
2024 or some whatever it was, but they said that wasn't even his thing.
Oh, the 2025 stuff. I don't even know what that means.
Project 2025.
Something they said he didn't even do that or whatever. This is what I know about Trump.
He's going to fix the economy up, you know?
I know that when he was president, I had a couple $.
Absolutely.
That's what I know, right? And I don't know about Kamala Harris. I don't really know too much about her stuff.
She hasn't done many interviews, and not a lot of people know much. Yeah.
Yeah, but I know she's more alive than old dead man.
Yeah, when in terms of oldness and youngness, yeah. I mean, Trump's going to be the oldest candidate ever.
She definitely has a better chance than Biden ever had.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, that man missteps and turn around and keep turning around. I don't know. But him and Mitch McConnell need to go ahead and go to the upper room.
And we got another good comment for you. Bushido Blaze says, hey, I appreciate Earl. He let me know where to be and where not to be and what the hell's going on. Dead ass.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
So you're getting a lot of support.
And he was true. He posted something about a fly up there before, and that's true. I did post about a fly, and it got like 300 comments, and I was like, goodness gracious.
No way. What did you post about a fly? Did a fly rob a bank or something? What happened?
I don't remember what it was. I think the guy it was in the Ocean City Police Department. He was in booking, and he got bit by a fly, and he had to go to the hospital, going to lose a finger or something.
Those horse flies can be mean and vicious, man. I tell you.
Yeah, man.
Don't go to Ocean City if you ain't right. I promise you, you're going to jail. Leave them people alone.
Well, we're not going to hold you up for too much longer. Let me see if I got any more questions for you written down here.
Hey, man, are you a Chicago White Sox fan?
No, I just like black hats. That's it.
They played my Orioles today.
Oh, you're an Orioles guy, huh?
I'm from Maryland, so I remember Palmeiro. What was it? Palmeiro? Rafael Palmeiro. With the mustache, Eddie Murray. What's his name? Eddie Murray.
Yep.
Cal Ripken. The one. What was the guy that? He was really good, but he was on with the ball, and then the guy with the glasses caught the damn ball.
I remember that one.
Oh, Mike Devereaux.
Mike Devereaux. See, yeah, man.
He's down here at Shorebirds now. He's a coach down here.
Wow, that's dope.
Man, I used to have an Eddie Murray signed baseball.
He was a big guy.
Yes.
Pause.
Yep.
You didn't say pause, so that's how I know that you're.
Yeah, I really got through all my questions, but I did want to bring up the fact that it seems like on Facebook locally, the locals just complain about everything, and it drives me crazy. God. And I know you're at the forefront of that. Like, for instance, the last 3 posts I saw, like, I guess on WBOC, one was Salisbury's getting 2 new dispensaries. Absolutely nothing but negative comments. And then there was another post. Salisbury University is dropping $100 million on a performing arts center. Literally nothing but negative posts. Does that drive you crazy too, man?
It does. You have no idea. Like, it would make me no happier if Facebook got rid of comments altogether. It'd make my life a whole lot. I have hair. I mean, it's crazy. It's the worst thing ever, but
because something else that ties into that for me is the fact that it's private businesses and stuff like that. Well, I guess SU is a public university, but they have their own money and they can do what they want with it.
We're not in 1983.
Yeah.
We are growing and expanding, and our university needs to be big.
And Tyree, let me get your opinion. So SU wants to spend $100 million and build a performing arts center downtown Salisbury. What wrong can you find with that?
None, because I'm an artist and I love art. So that Ross building don't need to be the biggest. We need to go bigger.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
We need to go bigger. Pause.
That's fine.
Pause.
This is not doing pause. We need to go. We need to expand. We need, like, when I be telling, like, cause I'm a photographer. Who don't know, I'm a photographer. So, okay, in Salisbury, where did we go? We got 2 places. I'm not gonna tell y'all the other place, but it's downtown, right? That's one of the places. So we need to expand that thing, so we can have more places to get.
Yeah, downtown's gonna be popping in a little bit.
It's popping, but
there.
we need it bigger. We need it to even grow. So that the highway, I don't know, 13, I don't know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I feel. I don't shoot me. I don't care. I feel we need to go further back and further up. That way, and build it up.
Yeah, I mean, SU is really doing that. And I just find, like, Earl, do you have anything negative about the Performing Arts Center? Because maybe I am missing something, and you are way more tapped in and way more knowledgeable than me. So, like,
The only thing I'll tell you I can see a problem with is parking.
yeah, but we do have that parking
it's
garage
horrible
that
down
nobody
there for
uses
parking.
because these locals right here, these country locals around here are so terrified about going into that parking garage. It just
love
sits
it.
there vacant.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing I could see being an issue is the parking. Other than that, I'm all for it.
Yeah, I think the parking garage is going to take care of it pretty well. But yeah, I'm an optimist. Like, I'm an optimist at fault sometimes. I'm always looking on the bright side. I can't wait to see all
really
the new
are
stuff.
optimist.
yeah.
When we do music and you just be like, oh, it's kind of good. That shit trash.
Hey, music reviews coming soon, guys. I know you're waiting for them. Music reviews coming soon. And you guys got anything else for Earl? He's been so kind. He did over an hour for us. He did over an hour.
Appreciate
And you
your
said
time.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
he did. Thank you. I just want to say, brother, as a content creator to a content creator, I just want to say, man, just keep doing your stuff. You know, the comments going to be the comments. I just want you, if you see them, if you get a chance to see them, if you get a chance to see the black people commenting, it's hard because you know what you got to do to understand if a person is black? You got to see the comment, go on their page. Because sometimes, like, I don't know if y'all do this, like, I'll be arguing, then I'm going to, like, why am I talking to this
we
lame?
would never be in a conversation
Yeah, like,
together.
why am I doing it? So if you, like, whenever you get your leisure time to just sit back on your couch like you're doing it now, and you see them and you understand, in this community, in the black community on the Eastern Shore, I'm speaking for Salisbury, right? Understand that there's a lot of pain that we have faced. If you get a chance, just be mindful that these people aren't coming to all the time be negative. They're taking up for their sons, their nephews, their cousins, and so not all the time delete it, or if you're going to delete that, delete what came before that. You understand what I'm saying? If you can, that's my only thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And look, if anybody ever has an issue, if anybody thinks, hey, look, that was the wrong, you shouldn't have got rid of that. Shoot me a message before anybody assumes things, because like you said, it may not have been me. I can't control Big Brother.
Yeah. So. Yeah, we can.
All right, well, Earl, final words from Earl Campbell, owner and operator of Eastern Shore Undercover.
I appreciate you guys having me on, taking the time to talk with me.
Hey, the pleasure's all mine. I mean, thank you so much for helping out my show. I mean, you're the biggest page on the shore. You came on my smaller podcast, and I really appreciate it, sir.
It's best of all about, man, helping each other out.
All right, guys, that's Earl Campbell. Make sure you follow his page, Eastern Shore Undercover.
You guys have a good night.
All right, brother.
All right, that was kind of fun.
It was really good.
That was crazy, man. That was great.
Tyree, you please take your undercover shit off so I can say
pissed.
fuck you.
I'm kind of pissed.
And I want to do a battle rap. Start now.
So the mask thing was supposed to crescendo into this big joke I had.
Oh my God.
And then he came on and he was super nice.
Yeah, he was really
and I couldn't
nice.
get the joke
I
off.
ain't gonna lie, he was-
Is it time for the reveal, or should you go to the bathroom? Maybe someone else comes back.
No, here he
That's
comes.
cool.
Oh,
I had
here
look
he
at
comes.
I had this fire ass joke that the whole interview was going to crescendo to.
What was it?
You want me to tell you the joke, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to.
So if he was an asshole, right?
Bro, this thing is not joking.
If he was an asshole,
It's a pro.
I had this joke that was going to crescendo to this point where I was like, well, like, I'm not really there's two kinds of people in this world. There's problem identifiers and then there's problem solvers. I've always been a problem solver. So in getting ready for this interview with you, Mr. Undercover, do you mind if I call you Mr. Undercover? I took up a hypnosis class and I'm going to use my hypnosis to help you in your journey. So when I snap my fingers, you will forget that you were ever a racist. Snap my fingers, he would say, oh, well, I was never a racist. And I would say, exactly.
It worked. It fucking worked. I like it. I like it.
I couldn't get the joke off
So
because he
can
was too nice.
So
Yeah.
can I tell y'all my joke? My joke, and I'm not even
Two of the funniest on the shore right here.
No, I'm being serious. I'm not even being funny. My joke was to say, you know what? Fuck you. I got on Crocs with fucking shit on them. Fuck y'all. That was
He's stepping. He's cold stepping in his
That was-
Crocs.
that was my
His
time.
bedazzled Crocs.
My joke wasn't as sophisticated.
Yeah, I had put some thought into it. It was
Mine,
I
I had no.
bought this $100 mask from Supreme.
Sheesh.
I was really gonna.
He had a big hypnosis coin. He was gonna.
I was gonna
Yeah.
build up, but I couldn't get it off. He was too nice. He was a cool guy.
Right.
So
Well, we're not going to do a weekly warm up because we're definitely warmed up now. So you
Let's
want to get into
go.
some music reviews? You want to get into some reviews?
I'm gonna be all right. So cool. Now
Please
I'm here.
be real.
Now I'm here in person.
And be real.
I can't. I didn't
Don't
listen to the
lie,
last
because
show.
you're so political, nigga.
Nah, I'm saying.
You're super. You said I could rap. You're political.
Nah, but listen though, this is the thing.
And I couldn't rap. He said I could
Nah,
rap.
he was nice, bro. He was nice. Don't let him fool
That's
you.
the political part.
So, the other week when Tana was on here,
Oh yeah, yeah.
y'all was sending some very underwhelming shit.
Oh, my God, that was so
I'm telling
funny.
y'all right now, I'm here in person. I'm not on the phone. I'm here
got some
in.
water, bro?
I'm in
Yeah, man.
person.
I got you. Yeah, once we get the first review going, I'll grab it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Taking the headphones off doesn't mute your mic.
I'm sorry. I'm not.
Don't send that bullshit in here tonight, cause I'm here.
I'm
I'm
going
in
in.
person. I'm letting
I'm
y'all
telling
know
you,
I'm not.
I'm
for it tonight.
lit. Where's the liquor? I'm going in. I'm talking shit.
Oh, there's alcohol here.
No, actually, tragically not. Normally we got the TCO bourbon. Our last guest, man, she killed it, man.
She did
She
what
was
she
just
did.
pouring and pouring and pouring.
Who's here?
More Monet, man. She finished the TCO
More
bourbon.
Monet. Is she tag her? You fucking alcoholic.
She's built like the.
I don't know. I'm
right.
not getting into that.
We got another seat, and anyone's invited if you bring a
I'm
bottle.
not doing that.
We got
I'm
another
doing
seat,
it.
and anybody's invited
Men in
if you
Black.
bring a bottle. Hit me up. Hit me up if you want to be
But
our
that's
bottle
my
service
homie.
for the
Yeah, she
night.
beat people up.
I fuck with her.
If I need somebody to get beat up, I'm calling her.
Oh,
I
yeah.
promise you.
Adelon Jernigan.
She's still built like that thing from Men in Black. I don't care
Send
what you
it,
say.
send it in. If it's some bullshit, cuz.
Nah, send that shit in. I'm trashing you niggas.
There's the email, guys. It's about to go down. Music reviews, and we will allow one more person into the studio if you bring a bottle. That's your chair. If you bring a bottle,
If some bullshit come through here,
I'm
bro.
trashing you
I'm
niggas.
telling you about yourself. You better catch me at the local
I'm-
Walmart.
and
cuz.
don't be. I don't want to fight. I'm old.
That's I mean.
I'm old.
No, I'm saying because at Walmart,
They got securities.
Yeah, the most you gonna get is probably a fight. I don't want to catch you nowhere else. I don't want to run into none of you 17-year-old Glock.
you don't want to run into more Monet. I tell you that.
Hell no. Fuck
wanna
no.
run into none of them
Hell
niggas.
no. You tripping.
All right, let's check the email, guys. We're gonna go first come, first serve. If anyone wants to skip the line, there's a way to do that, and let's check it out.
Not quagmiring them.
Yeah, and we got the Family Guy. Isn't that great?
Super great.
All right, so our first submission of the day goes to, man, Pour Me Up has been sending in every single week. His boy YMB Pac-Man.
Okay.
Let's check this out. I think he might have sent this one already before, but
hate the
maybe
name.
some people never heard it. This
going
one's
in.
actually, I think it's a new one.
I'm going in.
I'm gonna give him the benefit of the
I'm
doubt.
not
I'm
giving
not
them
familiar.
shit.
I'm not
I
familiar.
hate the name.
YMB Pac-Man. You're not liking that name? Not feeling it?
Tyree
Fucking
Brown
hate
does
it.
not like the name.
Well, this is called A Whole Lotta. What do you think of the song
Nigga.
name? Whole Lotta. It's on YouTube. We're going to check it out right
wait
now.
a minute. Okay, but that's that Pusha T shit. I might fuck with him.
I fuck with the cover art.
2-tone watches on my wrist, so
0
I like
out of 10, guys. 0 is the worst song you ever heard. 10's the best.
I like it already.
I was trying to up the score, so I ride around with my fire.
I like it already.
By the bitch, these hoes will waste all your time. We up on the ops. I just keep pushing on blocks. We got a whole lot of rides. You had fans and gloves. I got a whole lot of partners.
Share the live, guys. We are live right now from Salisbury, Maryland. Share, share, share.
I got a whole lot. I got a whole problem. If I did back then what they doing in me, then we would have a whole problem. No problem. I'm getting rid of them bitches. Expeditiously, I'm getting rid of them bitches. Like instantly, baby girl, this what we end. She messy. She always be telling my business straight. I had to turn on my vision. That shit you be on it, be back for my business. Be pressing my buttons and start on my engine. My car fully kitted. It came with decision. I ain't signing no deal. I'ma pop in the plane. I done put on a condom to fuck on my face. I'm still on their head when I start to the feeling. I'm applying the pressure. They starting to feel it. I'm bigger than them. Whole lot of problems. I just gotta figure it out. Hit the door and they flipped every bed in the
His vocals are so crispy. It's
No, I
almost
like 'em. I
too
like 'em.
crispy. But I like it, but it's almost too crispy. Like it's like a clicking in his voice.
Yeah, the vocals.
You hearing
are
that
hot.
clicking? It's like a click.
They're just like hot to me.
Yeah.
I'm not a rapper, so I don't know what y'all talking about.
Let us know what you think in the chat, guys. Drop the flames, drop the ice, whatever you think. We're doing 90-second reviews tonight, guys. I'm going to lower that down to half volume, and let's hear what C-Mack has to say.
I do like it. I like the concept. I like what he was doing flow-wise. Vocals are a little hot to me. A lot of times when you're using auto-tune, it's just how auto-tune functions sometimes. I feel like it makes vocals,
especially the new auto-tune.
Yeah, it makes vocals real sharp. It's just some EQ issues.
Yeah, shiny has been so in for so long that now warm is kind of in.
Yeah.
You know, you know what I mean. If you know what I mean.
You're talking about, but I'm not starting high tonight.
Yeah.
You and them other motherfuckers
This is
you be
setting the
having
tone.
on here.
This is setting the tone.
Y'all be a little high for me, bro. I'm going 6.5. Over 5.
I'll give that a bomb.
A 5 is an average song to me. You feel what I'm saying? This is 6.5. I like the joint.
Okay,
like
so
I
that's
said,
good.
I like
That's
what
a good
he
rating.
doing. Yeah, I fuck with
I
it.
like setting the bar at a good height. You know, some people go too high in the beginning. You're totally right.
Yeah.
They'll give it an 8.5 right
Yeah,
at
you
the
be
beginning.
giving-
And where do you go from there?
Yeah, you be giving a lot of 8.5s to shit that is not 8.5.
Yeah, I can't have them unsubscribing from the
See what I'm
show,
saying?
guys. Come on, subscribe.
So
subscribe.
you be pandering to bullshit artists, and I'm gonna keep it real with you. That's what you be doing. You be pandering to a lot of bullshit
And
artists.
trust me, they ain't coming to my studio either. It's not like that. It's
Because
not
you
like
want to
that.
keep the lights on here, and I get it, and I respect it. But nah, I'll go 6.5.
Dude, I blew up on someone in my studio the other day because it was that terrible. And that I hardly ever do that. I was like, you can go to someone else's studio, man. Like, if this was terrible. You had an hour to get something done. You got absolutely nothing done. It sounds like shit. I must have been in a bad mood, man. I
Yeah.
swear to God, that just happened. I'm a hard ass, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That's you switching the tone up this year.
I'm getting too old for this, y'all.
Nah, I respect it.
All right, Tyree, let's see what you got to say about that last song.
I liked it. I didn't like the name, like the beat.
What was the artist name again?
YNB
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man. YNB
I
Pac-Man.
don't like that shit. But as far as like, he sound like
I wish I had the sound effect of Pac-Man dying.
A better version of Rollo. You know, Rollo like the voice,
that tone of voice.
Yeah, he sound like a better version of Rollo. So, and like he made sense in his rhymes. It's cool. What's the highest?
10.
7.
All right, pretty solid.
Good. That's solid.
I'm gonna give him a 7 as well. So 6.5, 7, and 7. Let's keep it moving. Oh wow, look at this. Slimy Tana sent something in.
10.
This is called I Can't Remember. Anyone ever heard this? Let's check it out. Second music review of the night. Send in, guys. The email is posted. You might remember Slimy Tana from episode 88 and amongst others. Shout out to Ryan Dickerson in the chat. That was wild, yeah.
That bitch sound like Sexy Red in the beginning.
You my everything.
Turn it up for me.
I love the sample.
You say you take dick while you running. I lick on her and while she coming. This chopper right here hold 100. I know I'm getting on subject. Fuck it. I hold your hand when I'm popping. Snuff. Look at my diamonds, they bust. You cussing. Got me like, why are we fussing? I wanna rub me old booty. I swear I was shorty or cute.
He dope.
Got me on call like it's duty. She trying just like it's Judy.
Sounds good too. I like the mix.
Shoot on me, shit like I'm Tootsie. I'm trying to feel like I'm Boosie.
And that's that ludicrous growing pains sample, I believe.
Boss man sound getting wet. She trying to hold my switch.
I think it is, right?
No. Yeah.
Oh, there was that first, right?
Yeah, Josh.
That's the original.
This shit hold on 50. I can't tap my blick. I wanna sing to you, I wanna rap to you. Kiss on the front of you, fuck on the back of you. You got me feeling like Charlie on Maggie.
He's
Go
dope.
to your job like, here go a stack for you. I know that I'm leaving, I swear I'll be back for you. Why is you mad? What's up with your attitude?
No,
Kiss on the
he's
front
dope.
of you, fuck on the back of you. Like, why is he tripping? You want me to fuck you? Texting the car.
Guys, we want to hear your ratings. Post them in the chat. Post.
Slimy a demon, you know you in trouble. I count my diamond, these bitches be bust. Your boyfriend a bitch, and he really be bluff. We ain't gon' blow all this money, it's enough. We can blow all this money, it's enough. Can't remember.
All right, that one's pretty much done. Man, that was really good. I'm gonna give that. Man, I'm gonna give that an 8.5. 8.5.
Solid. It's a 10. He mentioned my name in the song.
Damn, he's giving it a 10. Oh wait, there's a sound for that.
I'm not too I'm not too egotistical that I'm not aware of my own biases. For one, it's Tana.
Yeah.
And two, he mentioned me in the song, so it's obviously a 10. It's obviously the greatest song that we're probably gonna play tonight. So
Yeah. What's the name of the album that you guys just released not too long ago?
From the Soil.
From the Soil.
From the
Everyone
Soil.
go look it up. Very, very good
Make
album.
sure y'all keep streaming that because I just got a check for it.
Hell yeah. The royalty check's coming out already. You BMI?
Yeah, I only put my name on it, not his. So, so
Finessed.
I really came off.
Absolutely finessed him.
Tap in.
What do you think about it, Tyree? 0 out of 10, or scale of 0 to 10 is how I should say it.
What he was saying was so dope, and how he was saying it was like a conversation. It wasn't like a rap. He was just like, I'm busting you, and I'm in front of you. Whatever he said, something in the back of you. Whatever he's saying, that shit was fire. I didn't like the ad-lib. Didn't like that.
You're keeping it real with that because that was a little off, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Just a little bit. Just a little
I
bit.
didn't like that. 8.5.
8.5. All right, let's see what else we got in this email. We're flying through it tonight. Everybody share the live. Share. Okay, we got I'm hesitant to read these people's emails because so many people yell at me about, exposing the government.
I'm about to say they government names.
Yeah, they're probably government names. Well, I know the song is definitely called Cold Heart and Heavy Weight. Let's check it out.
And we don't know the artist. You just know the government name.
Oh, 300 Shock. Now that I clicked on the MP3, the name is underneath. 300 Shock, everybody.
Listen. Mama think I want ball, but I guess she ain't seen me. Papa said, but ain't here, that's a fact as you reading me. Boys locked in that slam, I think you gon' cop a plea. Life ain't getting so hard, all I ever wanted was peace. Keep on asking my God, my for money, my pockets low. Keeping me on my feet, but I know that shit bound to go. Look the life shit I go through, I made for this shit for sure. Nigga, I turned the teen and my heart done really got cold. Brandon, why you had to leave? It's been 4 years, I really miss you. Mama think I'm smoking weed, I put it down, but it's my sister. I ain't put to question God, but kinda feel like he against me. Got my back against the ropes, I'm throwing haymakers, I'm missing. Why I'm always feeling lonely, they gon' love me for the moment. I'm my pain, but I still got that rage, but it's so hard to show it. Pop on Kane and just search out my phone, they say that he overdosed. I'm like, damn, when is this shit gon' end? But this shit never ends. Talk to God, but I still sin it. When I sin, I still feel guilty. Kinda feel I lost my friend, you can speak close, nobody with me. Bitch, I'm crying out for hope, I hope somebody really hear me. Gotta hold my own weight, this shit so much for me to carry. I be thinking about my past, but I guess my past I get buried. They can't see my vision, what is rapping, they vision so blurry. Nigga, I can't open up no more. Nigga, I can't trust no more. Learn to hide my feelings from the world, don't give a fuck no more. Bitch, I feel I made for this. Devil trying to take me and I keep on running. Trying to solve my problems, trying to save this shit. Bitch, I can't go out, nigga, I'm a soldier. I'm a play to win. Honey, don't think I'm down that weed. Think I'm faking it. Rapping is my only mode. Nigga, this the way I go. Hand me downs, I'm wearing my dad clothes. They always made a joke. No, this is not make believe. Mommy, can you?
All right, we're going to lower that down and talk about it. Who wants to start it off?
6.
All right, we got a 6. This is lowest rating of the night so far, but not terrible. Not below a 5.
It's not bad. It's not bad. I think that sometimes with this new age sound, I feel like what I call this like new age pain music.
It's getting a lot of hand.
I judge it by what I feel from the song, and I wasn't really
speaking.
Trash.
I wasn't feeling nothing from the narrative. So,
damn. Well, Tyree, what do you really think about it?
Trash.
Damn. What's this rating gonna look like, everybody?
I'm gonna be honest, right? It sounds like he a real dude, like a real street dude, who his homeboy was like, yo, you can like talk your life. That's what it sounds like. But the like Lakey the Kid, yeah, I don't know who that is, but it's cool. So it's like, no, he's not a rapper. He's a street guy that decided to rap. That's what it sounds like to me. No.
Nah. Not
5.
feeling it. Don't believe him, or you believe him?
I believe what he was saying, but it's not translating into good music.
It's not resonating.
And I've heard of 300 Shock. I've heard better from him too. So I'm gonna go 5.5.
So I gave the highest rating.
Did you actually? Yeah. Look at that.
Again.
Look at that. But yeah, keep sending in, and it sounded like you need to spend more time on your music too. Like, A lot of these artists, they rush, man.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
'cause
take your time, write the song, get the takes
I understand that you
like.
want pain music.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not a rapper. Here's a gift that I would say, right? You wanna do your pain music. You know who did a great pain song? Meek Mills with the intro. I remember times like this, mama, this,
yeah.
matter, locked up shit.
The ultimate.
Like
That's the ultimate.
No matter. He was rapping his pain. He made a good song out of his pain.
You know, I'm about saying also, especially when you're making music that you intend to sell, even though they pain stories and you might be telling your story, a lot of times it's like, bro, making that story malleable. For the reason why the Meek shit works is because everybody can sing it.
Yeah.
Even if it's not something that you personally
Yeah,
experience.
Well, I can't sing it.
It's yes, there are specific, yes, you definitely cannot.
No, you can sing. I remember times
Learn
like
that
this.
the hard way in the club, okay? Learn that the hard way.
So you can't, I think that sometimes it's making that story malleable for an audience. Sometimes you got to think from the perspective of who's listening to this and what they're going to take away from it. If you're talking wild, specific shit that only you relate to, or you and your folks that's
Or real
around you,
like too personal almost.
where it's like nobody's going to grasp this story except the people that know it sometimes. And,
And the chat, let's see what the chat's saying. Someone said, I got real pain music too. Ryan Dickerson said, new age pain music, laughing my ass off, 6.3. So not too bad from Ryan Lewis. He also said that's facts, and it turned into a classic anthem too. I guess he's talking about Dreams and Nightmares. And then, what's the guy's name? Adelon?
Yeah.
Adelon, I got some good ass new age pain music. So hopefully you sent in, because I'm not seeing anything with your name. But the next one I see is the great C-Mack Mizzle. Let's check it out.
Trash!
Oh yeah, and I got the next Cypher Beats too. I'm glad you're here. We got the new Cypher Beats are in, and they're from the great Call Up Tay.
Okay.
It's gonna be fire.
Call it Tay.
This is called Orange Juice. It says rough, and it's from C-Mack Mizzle.
I'm already gonna say what's wrong with it. He's so smart. He don't like to put out the greatness.
Bree Bree's in here. What's up? Bree Bree said, hey.
Deep in the stomach, I know that she feeling this shit.
All right.
That pussy slicking and all, and I'm here drilling this bitch. That pussy clean, my hoodie Celine, yo. Too locked in, can't break this up. Don't rise in, my cake is up. This ain't a dream, can't make this up, yo. Knew what I wanted as soon as I see you. These bitches cheaper than Temu. Girl, it's just me, yo. Baby, you asked, but I got the racks, and you got a cash up, I can enhance that. You got a man, but that nigga trash, man. You only has, man, that's where we crash at. You got it, I need it. Diamonds gleaming, cold, anemic. Frozen, freezing. I treat that pussy like pizza. Fold it, eat it.
He said pizza. I thought he said visa at first.
I gotta take the time. I ain't got it, then I make the time. Been over trying to break a spine. These other hoes, they gotta wait in line. Locking my spot, ain't no taking mine. RPOJ, I'm here killing this bitch. Yeah. Deep in the stomach, I know that she feeling this shit. That pussy slicking and all, and I'm here drilling this bitch.
Filthy from C-Mack right here.
That pussy clean, my hoodie Celine, yo. Too locked in, can't break this up. Don't rise in, my cake is up. This ain't a dream, can't make this up, yeah. Knew what I wanted as soon as I see you. These bitches cheaper than Temu. Girl, it's just me, yo. Shaking that shit like an earthquake. Hottest volcano, my birthplace. That's why these hoes got the bird face.
They're saying instant 10 off the rip.
Got a big face. As he said, this on my dictates. Facts. She the hottest in the city. Knee deep in the kitty. Hop up out and hit the gritty.
YBS Sonny, what's up?
Tender niggas think they witty. Throwing shade cause you with me. But we ain't throwing niggas pity. Whole shit looking giddy. See you now, they looking shitty. Fuck them all, no diddy. Don't even know what they mad about. We just a whipping a jag out. We about to stab out.
Shiesty, what's up? Hannah Shiesty.
RPOJ, I'm here killing this bitch. Yeah. Deep in the stomach, I know that she feeling this shit.
Adelon, sounds good, man.
That pussy slicking and all, and I'm here drilling this bitch. That pussy clean, my hoodie Celine, yo. Too locked in, can't break this up. Don't rise in, my cake is up. This ain't a dream, can't make this up, yeah. Knew what I wanted as soon as I see you. These bitches cheaper than Temu. Girl, it's just me, yo.
I'm seeing some 10s in the chat, bro. 10 from Jay Collins, 10 from Hannah Shiesty.
Appreciate it.
They're loving it. Even the unmix is getting 10s on this show.
Hey, man.
Says rough mix and everything, guys, and you're loving it. Wait till you hear the final product.
So objectively, I think that I would, as I'm listening,
You can rate yourself.
with,
Oh yeah.
with consumer ears.
Uh-huh.
I would say that song's an 8.5.
8.5.
I like the beat.
Mm-hmm.
I like the choices in like flows.
The lyrics are absolutely 10 out of 10 for me.
But I would say that some of the melody patterns get a little repetitive as I was listening.
Very insightful. Because yeah, you're probably right. Maybe just a little bit.
I think I think that some of the melody patterns get a little repetitive.
Mm-hmm.
But I was also, as I'm creating it, I also did something on this song that I don't really do. Like I'm a rapper at heart, so I'm about like filling up every bar. So I was really like utilizing a lot of the space in the beat, and
it's a long beat too.
Letting the beat.
3 minutes. 3 minutes.
Letting the beat do what it does in between bar. I don't space out my bars usually, so I'm like, it was. I was trying.
You kind of had to go with the melody with your voice, yeah.
I was trying something different, and I enjoy the record. I like it, but you know, I think objectively, I think that I don't know. There's some things that I might retool on the song. By the time y'all hear it when it come out, it might sound completely different.
See, I was going to give it a 9.5, but now that you mention it, it's probably more of an 8. You're right. But no, seriously, I think the mix was just because it's unmixed.
Yeah.
But in the state that it's in right now, especially you being a lyrical artist like you are, the vocals were a little bit too low for me, and there's slight mud on the vocal, which they'll probably get rid of that by the time the final mix is out there. And then you brought up a good point about the repetitive nature. Maybe like a nice bridge or some kind of switch up would help it.
And, you know, I don't do drill records, at least those kind of drill records either. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I'm like, a lot of it is like vibey more than lyrical. So I'm like, I'm also in that pattern of thinking when I'm coming up with it.
Hey, what's your highest streamed song? Do you know?
The highest stream song?
Yeah, what's your highest stream
I don't know.
song?
Right now is definitely the joint with Tana. It is Reverse.
Cool.
Right
Everybody go check that out. I mean, it's got to be good if it's your highest stream song for a guy like C-Mack. I'm just curious.
I think Kick and Flav did really well. I mean, we also did, Google ad and stuff on the record to, kind of boost it. But
what you need to do to get into those bigger and different markets.
There's a whole game being played.
They're never going to hear it if you don't do that.
Most people don't even grasp that.
Yeah, and they think it's cheating or something too. It's it's the business, man.
But
you spend $500 on promotion, try to make $1,000 back. That's the business right there.
That's the flip. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah. I enjoyed that record. I enjoyed making it.
It seemed like you had fun.
My favorite part of it is that
the juice was definitely loose.
Yeah, that we had no idea what the first bar was, and I was like, yo, on these sexy drill records that they make in New York, I'm like, bro, the first bar is always ridiculous. And I made it the day that OJ died, and I was like, you know what? I got it. And then
what was the opening line? Memory shit.
R.I.P. OJ, I'm in here killing this bitch.
There you go. Yeah, get that as the first line of the hook, right?
Yeah.
Tyree, what'd you think of the record?
I'm going to be very honest.
Love it.
This is my favorite rapper. He can rap. When I hear Drake sing, all right. When I hear Drake do those 5 p.m.s and 3 p.m s.
He's the Drake of the Eastern Shore. That's how I see him.
When I hear those 5 p.m.s and 3 p.m s and 8, that's incredible. So I'm not a fan of that C-Mack.
Okay.
I'm a fan of, because I'm old though.
Yeah, I feel the same way about Drake too.
I'm a fan
singing
of,
too much, bro.
I'm a fan of, but he turned me on to Lil Yachty.
Mm-hmm.
At one time, Lil Yachty was his favorite rapper.
Yachty's the guy.
Yours?
I fuck with Yachty.
Man, I don't understand Yachty. I really don't understand the whole thing.
Did you hear Yachty with J. Cole?
The joint with Cole's crazy. He's got joints where he's like
really. I probably haven't heard it.
No, that shit's crazy.
I'm a club guy. It's got to bang in the club.
No, it's crazy. Like it's so crazy that I listen. I'm not joking because whatever people don't whatever. I listened to it like 5 times and I still couldn't get it. Like he was rapping so rapidy rap stuff, and he's not a fan of rapidy rap. He's a fan of that melodic stuff. I'm a fan of him rapping.
I will say this, so when people always make like the Drake comparison, I'm like, outside of like tone of voice, I don't particularly hear it.
No.
Well, you both are so good with the words.
But
though.
I will say that we do have similar listening sensibilities, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because
I'll say
I
that.
was super big on Lil Yachty when he first came out, and I was super big on 21 Savage when he first came
Ah,
out.
yeah,
And now
yeah.
they both work. And now they
Yeah,
both work
seriously.
for them to both work with Drake. Now I'm like, see,
Yeah.
he saw the same thing that I saw. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So it's not like I'm just saying, like, you know how Drake when Drake does
Yeah, and he got bags.
the thing, but when he does that thing, because you know he came out that backpack type.
You remember? You know. All right. So I give you a statistic, or not a statistic, but a tidbit that people don't really think about, right? When people be like the type of beats that he uses or the type of shit that he does, right? And I'm like, people be like, yo, you never hear Drake do boom bap shit like that. Bro, I'm like, yo, bro,
That's
best
cat.
I ever had is a boom bap beat.
That's a fact.
Think about the beat, bro.
Yeah, I play that beat all
That
the time.
is for sure
Yeah.
a boom
I
bap
be mashing
beat.
that beat up with other songs and shit.
Yo,
I love
bro,
it.
That whole.
That shit sound like
Drake-
Knife Wonder. You feel what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
Uh-huh.
his
from
whole-
that
you're
You're
His
right.
whole
Yeah, I got it
sound
now.
is
You're right. You're right.
Backpack.
He come from that.
That's what he is. He's a rapper that somebody that he could do melody. He's not a singer. That somebody was like, oh, well, maybe he might have did a melody and was like, nigga, you can do this. You light skin with good hair from Canada.
He got bags. He got different bags.
Do your stuff. So
Got that top 40 sound.
when he does that thing that he does, for me, I'm talking, it feels like you're playing. It don't. No, you got some slick stuff in there, but it feels like you just. It feels like to me.
It sounds below my skill level to you.
It feels like to me you're
quit goofing off.
tired.
Yeah.
No,
You're just goofing off on the track.
Not goofing off. It feels like I'm tired of rapping the rap. I'm comfortable and I'm chilling. So for me, it's a 7 because if you listen to it in it, if you listen to
It's there.
it's there. But the beat is crazy.
Yeah.
You know why? Because let's say he was Drake. Nobody talks about this. Whatever the hot sound, Drake don't do that. He just does what he does, and he makes it a hot sound.
He kind of
that
makes it a hot
nobody-
sound, yeah.
But only nobody else can get that sound.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Like when he was doing the New Orleans bounce shit, like with the
Well, people could do
yeah.
that. But
he
I'm
kind of
saying
made
like,
that hot. Yeah.
start from the
Again.
bottom. That beat.
Yeah.
I love that fucking beat.
Yeah, nobody else can do that.
You can't like
worse behavior.
A mustard sound is
one of my favorites.
universal. It's a it's a thing that people can do.
Just claps
that
and
40
haze.
sound that his camp.
Yeah.
It first of all, he changes beats within the beat and all this stuff, right?
Drake keeps it so simple too. It's crazy.
It's
If
really
you
so.
really pay attention, that shit is really stripped down.
Oh,
what they
yeah.
do.
Yeah, but you know why? To hear what's going on. Remember the clips of grinding.
Oh yeah, one of the best beats ever.
First heard it, I was like, the first part of it, I was in jail, whatever, and it was on the radio, and the first part that I heard, I don't know if it's the first part of the song, but it was patty cake. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh,
I'm the
yeah.
Baker's man. I was like, man, what the hell?
Yeah, it was all about the beat for me, man. I was destroying my desk when that came out.
Yeah, and so I'm not saying he's better than that because that's him too. But
So for you, it was more of a style thing. For me,
Yeah.
it was more of a mixed thing. But a great
I get
track.
it.
Can't
Yeah.
wait to hear it when it's
Yeah.
finished and the next project. Let's go on to another one. We got Baby Flags, and it's called Attitude. Let's do a 90-second one here. Let's fly through these.
okay.
We got New Moolah in here. We got Bushido Blaze in here. Adelon still rocking with us. Hannah Shice, DJ Collins.
Me, it's Baby Flags, they know I'm straight out the trenches. I'm the one they keep on saying I'm the road to the riches. I make that gangsta shit, but still gonna make these somebody's bitches. I play it off.
Little muddy, especially the background vocal.
Tell me, baby, you ain't got it. You know they really tripping. I came from nothing. I'm a felon, making sure I'ma get it. Before you judge me, know that you can't wear my shoes or you fit it. The biggest boss, no matter where I'm at, I give them business. And they gonna tell me that I'm wrong until they live how I'm living.
Hey, Adelon, we go in order, bro, so we'll definitely get to it.
everything I got inside this Glock, they can get it. Never speak about
We're not
this
playing
shit inside my
favorites.
brain, I'ma fit it. Too much pain, fuck around, reflect on all of y'all can tell me that I'm tripping.
He's rapping well, but it's a little muddy for me.
The mix is taking me out of the listening experience.
You gotta cut those lows, right? He's gotta cut those lows, put a high pass filter on that shit.
I ain't even got no girl, but I've been trying to fuck with Bree, but she can't see this nigga world. I know I'm fucking
But he's
up,
rapping
I
well.
can tell shawty really thorough. I've been cutting up, I fuck on these bitches, now this side they playing tough enough. Act like they can handle baby when I'm going deep enough. She can try to front, but when I fuck, I make her fall in love. Mixing all these drugs inside this cup, I'm gonna dose them up. I don't really know what's up with mine, just she ain't pay it all. Like who you seeing, I can lie like I don't know, I keep it people.
Yeah, it's like the background vocals have more lows than the main vocal, which is interesting.
It's taking me out of the listening experience.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tap in. The lyrics is there. The
Yeah,
flow's
the
there.
lyrics is there.
It's just
The beat is good. It's
I
just
fuck with the beat.
Yeah, cut the main vocals to like 200 hertz and cut the background vocals even higher, like a 300 or 400 for all the producers out there. Yeah, he's cooking though. Bushido Blaze says he's cooking for real. He is cooking.
Yeah, no, the skills there. I can hear it.
Yeah.
All right, we're doing a 90-second on that one. Let's lower it down. I'm going to give it right off the bat. I'm going to give him a 7 for his skills because he really is rapping great. He's probably been rapping for a long time. But hey, book a session, man. I'll definitely get you sounding better.
I'm going to go 5-5, and I'm going to go 5-5 for the other reason. Skills can't carry you.
Yeah.
If the song's not listened.
I mean, there's people without skill, and the mix is so good, they're
Skill can't
famous,
carry
you know?
If the skill's there, it's evident. I can hear that part, but like the vocal and the mix was just it made the rest of it just unlistenable. For me.
And it really wasn't the worst mix ever either.
No.
We're going to hear worse mixes
we're gonna
tonight.
Probably hear shittier mixes, and it better not be fucking Adelon Jernigan's mix because I see in these comments, bro.
Ryan gave him a 6.
You know what? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
We'll skip the line. We're gonna Adelon Jernigan's joint, and this shit better not be ass.
Hey, Adelon, send in a donation, buddy.
Let's go.
And Tyree, what do you think of that track?
Like, he can rap, but it's like y'all said, like, and I'm not a, so you're coming from 2 professionals to a novice. 6.75 type of thing.
Pretty good then. Pretty good, yeah. Hey, let's keep it moving. Let's see what I got. It might be Adelon next anyway. Let's check this line order. You're second to next, if that makes any sense at all. The next one is Top K Boy G Baby.
That's a long ass rap name, my friend.
And I think we got a music video, so hey, we got a music video review. Those are fun.
So if you stink, we get to
Try to prove myself to sell a child, but you know I'm bound to take it. I'm setting no shots to get them gone, they kick tackle ask them. They know baby flags, I'm with it, ain't got front, I'm different. Put too much time inside them people, I get selfish with it.
I kinda like it.
Yeah, it got better. It got better.
I kinda like
got
it.
my soul, but you can have it, cause the reaper in me. If they try to tell me I ain't worth the nigga, bitch, I'm the one, ain't got no pride, it really ain't got shit to hide. I just don't like fuck who hate me, who don't like me, on my kids, I need no
like this.
except for Mimi, that's Kaylani and Jalea and my son. Love Gianni, made a king inside a boy, cause he the I can't forget the shit they said, I leave them dead about my.
I like
slide,
this.
ain't no feeling like
I like
my kid,
Tupac.
right on my. Made 300 plus on trap.
I'm thinking 7.5 right now. 7.5 right now.
They try to say I ain't the one, they must have lost they fucking mind. Don't get this rapping shit, no rap, still get better over time.
Because the flow's a little better than the last one for me,
Yeah.
and the mix is a little better, but it's still the same kind of mud problem.
His vocals is too hot, more higher than the
Yes, I'm about to say the
track.
I feel like the vocal. I won't say saving this because it's a good song anyway.
Uh-huh.
But the vocals are making.
No,
it.
they're saving it.
Yeah, so
Nigga say it.
it's making it a definitely a better.
Because
listen
when the
experience.
beat came on, I wasn't feeling it. When he started rapping,
All right, that's 90 seconds. We're doing 90-second reviews
yeah,
tonight.
7.5.
I'll stick with my 7.5.
I'm 6'5".
6.5 for C-Mack.
Yeah.
It's a tough customer.
Adelon Jernigan says I work with Skinny Pimp. If y'all know him,
Skinny. I know. Who's Skinny Pimp?
I would never allow myself to know a nigga named Skinny Pimp.
Yeah. I know Slim Thug. I don't know Skinny Pimp, though.
I know a nigga from a thug nigga named Skinny Pimp, but he's dead, so I don't know. What he's talking about.
All right, let's check it out. I think he is next on the list, so let's check it out. Yeah, his name is Adelon Jernigan.
I want to keep calling you that, bro. What's your rap name?
Adelon Journey.
Big Lon. Big Lon.
Oh, Big Lon.
Yeah, looks like this one's
Big who?
Big Lon.
Big Lon.
He sent in 2, so I'm going to let you guys decide.
Say the titles.
Different and Pain. Those are the 2 song names.
I like to hear Pain.
He said he had some good Pain stuff. Let's check out Pain.
He said New Age Pain.
New age pain. Let's download it to make sure.
You don't feel the same kind of pain these young motherfuckers feel. Bro.
This is a new kind of
They be
depression.
going through a new kind of pain, bro. You gonna fucking hate
Yeah, I
this
don't
shit.
know. Yeah.
We play pain.
Yeah, they got this cell phone addiction pain. This is something different right here.
New shit, bro.
It was some Adderall pain.
iPad pain. Here we go. Here we go.
They been praying on my downfall for a minute. I'm still that same young nigga who got it out the trenches. And yeah, I got it out the mud and now I'm chasing riches.
Oh, Big Bag Lawn. My fault, gang.
Oh, Big Bag Lawn. Check it out.
You cross me one time, nigga, I'ma fall back. You cross me 2 times, nigga, we with all that. And I got brothers, ain't my brother, but we locked in. And they say blood don't make you.
Call up Taze in the chat. What's up, bro? We're about to get into your Cypher beats.
We gon' all
Call up
win.
Tay. What's up,
And
Brody?
if a nigga say it's smoke, we gon' all spin.
Share the live, guys. I know we can do better tonight. We got C-Mack in here. We got Tyree Brown. Share, share, share.
We gon' all win. And if a nigga say it's smoke, we gon' all spin. Hey, we gon' all spin. Been traumatized, been chest tied. I've been through some hard times.
Where you from?
since my daddy died. Been hurt inside. Yeah, you
Machida Blaze says they be perk pain. It's perk pain.
Nigga, I will always cry. Yeah, gotta let my pain go. Gotta let my pain show. Gotta let my pain go.
He's from Mississippi.
I thought it was Louisiana.
Are you watching the show from Mississippi right now? That's pretty cool.
Get God sending me a message. I was dealing with adolescence, so much pain built up inside my brain.
I like this guy. I feel like this is a different rapper here. Maybe not though.
Same person.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can't tell me I ain't right. That the person hit at night. I've been fighting with myself. I'm just trying to make it right. Everybody kicking out down. When I looked up, no one was in sight. I ain't gonna tell me how to live my life. I ain't listening to shit when I know that I'm right. I'ma do what I want cause I did out of fright. Somebody tell me where I went wrong. I took my pain, put it in the song. I'm fighting demons on my own. Waiting for God to call me home. Somebody tell me where I went wrong.
All right, we're gonna fade that out. We're doing shorter reviews tonight.
I would change on the mix. I would bring those ad libs and the secondary vocal down some.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not a bad song. I'll go 7.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go 7. I mean, where he's from was gonna be my question because that meant a lot. If you say from Mississippi, and I'm like, okay, cool. Then that some of the little vocal intricacies now make a little more sense. If you said you was from Maryland, nigga, I would have been like, bro, cut that shit out.
That's not how we get down, huh?
You do not sound like that. But nah, I fuck with it.
Yeah.
I'll go 7.
Yeah, I was hearing some clicking and some popping in the mix a little bit.
Yeah.
It's not as bad. It's not a perfect mix. I'm a big mix guy, so I think I got another 7.5 on my hands here. Pretty good. I like it.
Pause.
Oh my god.
Pause.
7.5 on my hands is crazy.
God damn. I gotta wash my hands, guys. I'll be right back. Tyree.
4.
Damn, he hated it. He hates
It
Mississippi
sounds
rap.
like young NBA.
NBA young boy.
That's what it sounds
You
like.
talking about one of the most influential rappers of the day.
I don't like that kid,
I'm not
bro.
a big young boy fan either, but
Yeah.
sometimes when I hear younger artists or just artists from different areas, and I be like, oh,
Bro, that
sound
shit.
young
Listen,
boy.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't.
Bruh.
Bro, why are you singing about pain, bro?
You got a good life.
I think
Nah, listen, hear me. Plus, you bitches is jealous. Pull your guns out and blast. I dare you niggas to open fire. I murder that ass. Flee the scene before the cops come running.
Is this a freestyle?
Nah, that's Tupac.
Okay.
The song was called Pain.
Gotcha.
that's what pain sound like to you.
To me, it sounds like I gotta let my pain go. That's not pain, nigga.
Yeah.
That's you singing Al Green. I ain't with that shit.
Hey,
bro.
we all handle pain differently.
I think that I'm about to say, I definitely will say
Fuck
that.
what you saying. It's a 4.
New age pain music, like I
Yeah.
said.
Hey, they say it's the perky pain, and the perks are supposed to take care of pain. I don't know what's happening.
It's definitely a different approach to how
This nigga's political.
younger artists approach making
Eastern
music.
Shore Undercover's gone. Okay, you can say whatever you want.
listen,
bro.
I always go back to this, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I was younger, I remember listening to my Lil Wayne shit. Like I was fucking with Lil Wayne. Like Lil Wayne was it to me.
Yeah.
He would never do something like that.
And I remember my dad telling me, like, bro, like, that shit is whack. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah,
what I always took from that, especially once I
Generational.
got older, I'm like,
Yeah.
you're not.
Well-
they're not speaking my language.
Okay.
And I can.
Can we talk about a guy who I just can't get into who's like new right now?
Oh.
Cash Cobain a little bit.
What the fuck is that?
I fuck with Cash.
Yeah,
Cobain.
I
the
knew that would be the case.
So the
I knew that would
joint
be the
I
case.
played the OJ joint.
Yeah.
Like it's a specific style of music
Uh-huh.
that Cash Cobain.
Yes,
popularized.
yes.
okay.
It's
And I
called-
hate to say that because we have
I don't
Call
know
Up
who
Tay
that
in the
is.
chat, and he works with Cash Cobain, and I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that for you, Call Up Tay.
So
But,
he's like Juice WRLD type.
Nah,
person?
He's like nobody else. He's like nobody else.
Cash Cobain got a specific sound.
No, I'm talking about like how people like Juice WRLD. That's how they like that guy.
I mean, his sound is the sound right now. If I was to compare Cash Cobain to anything, just far as he's more on the producer side.
Oh,
I
okay,
feel like
okay.
he's on his Mustard run. Remember when everything sounded
Well,
like
I
DJ
love
Mustard?
Mustard. I love everything he
I
does.
love
So I feel like
ketchup,
that's totally
so it
different.
doesn't matter. People have
I
different
don't even
opinions.
know Cash Cobain. That's how.
He,
old
well, he
I
had
am.
this big song called Fisher, and then
Yeah,
like
for sure.
Never
what,
heard it.
what was that like 3 months ago? It just started getting requested over and over
Never
again.
heard it.
And I was listening to it in the club. Does great in the club. Everyone starts
it's a
singing
banger.
it. They love it. I'm just like, it doesn't make sense to
Never
me.
Heard it.
Yep.
It's a very particular style.
It's a specific style that like kind of birthed out of like New York drill when all the gangster drill
Because
rappers.
that didn't sound like drill to me. Like
That's why I
that's
said
your
it's called-
song
it's
didn't
called,
sound
it's
like.
called sexy drill. It's a different kind.
Oh,
it's like
okay.
a derivative from the
Okay,
New York
okay.
drill scene. So like Cash Cobain kind of popularized it.
Okay. Okay.
Big Lon or whatever his name is wants to know, what do you think of Rod Wave?
I don't fuck with Rod Wave.
See, I
hate
like Rod Wave. He's like a guilty pleasure for me.
I hate Rod Wave's music personally.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't like. I don't know like him like that. Like, but I just know like I was watching the internet and they said like he like took everybody's.
Oh yeah,
lyrics
like
or
how he
some
flip
shit
songs.
like
and
that.
shit
Is he
like
doing
that?
that?
I ain't tripping off that. I
Is
just
he
a
like
lot of
50
people do that,
Cent
and they're
with
paying
it,
for it.
or
He's one of the people that like you ever have an artist that you just pick and you're like, I don't fucking like that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Rod Wave was mine a few years ago, and I'm just standing on it. I don't
Yeah,
like
yeah.
because
Man, I like his music.
I don't like.
do.
I feel like his music is unnecessarily sad.
Yeah.
When you was coming up, when you
he was only 19 with the sad shit.
yeah,
That's
bro.
what I
When
heard.
you was coming up, cool. I can accept that. I'm like, bro, your fat ass perform on stages every night, bro. You
But
a
I heard like he
millionaire. I'm
don't
not
even
trying-
want to do that or something like that.
He's fat. Fat people don't want to do anything.
I understand.
Fight the Feeling. That's the Rob Wade song. That's my guilty pleasure right there. You ever heard Fight the Feeling?
I like the one, the party. Nobody left sober or something.
Mm-hmm.
That one.
Yeah, I'm mad that I like that song.
He's definitely
But
got
I
a
don't
big
like
crowd.
That shit
So
hard.
when I listen to it, I just pretend that it's not Rod Wave because I hate him that much.
No, I like Robert. I like that song. I don't like the fact that he's so fat and depressed at a younger age.
He make us so boom. He make what I call people got mad at me when I came up with this.
Nice.
Rod Wave, Mo 3.
Okay.
He make fat nigga music. Bro, fat
But
niggas
sad.
make a specific kind of music, bro, that when you hear it, if you don't even have to know he's fat, you be like, he fat.
These fat people be singing good, huh?
Bro, like, you fat.
But Mo 3 wasn't fat.
Mo 3
He was like skinny fat.
He was heavier. He was heavier.
Yeah, he's like a male drill Aretha Franklin. You know?
It was like short with a
it's the
boosie
reason.
face.
It's the reason why I don't like Tootsie Two Times, right?
Uh-huh.
So had the joint
Who
your
the fuck
favorite
is that?
song.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's
that
nice.
Yeah.
that did numbers.
You're not fat. Why are you making this? That used to piss me off.
Get your
bro,
weight up,
you're not
Tootsie.
fat. Like, why are you making fat nigga music?
Crazy, bro. That song was a good
Nah,
song.
I didn't fuck with that song. That was my
That
shit.
was a good song.
I was hoping that he would take over it so that I didn't. When people would pick Rod, I was gonna make him and Rod Wave the Drake and Kendrick of this particular genre of music.
But
That'd be
Rod Ray
Nah, he
killed.
he's one of the few new artists that actually
Yo, what's
do
the
arena
boy?
tours.
What's the boy from?
Yeah, seriously, he does
from
arenas.
Pittsburgh that died. The dark skinned dude. He was nice.
Not
bro.
Mo, is it Mo 3?
Are you talking about
No.
Mac Miller?
No, the dark skinned dude, bro. Mac Miller is.
Nah,
he's a
out
goat.
of- yeah.
But nah, the dark skinned dude, bro. He was his name. Oh man, yo.
I don't know.
Somebody in the chat. What's the dark skinned dude from Pittsburgh?
I'm just gonna Google it, see if it comes up.
He was
Dark skin.
dumb nice. Really, really dope with it. He was. He got whatever happened, but he was really nice.
Rapper.
It says Mac Miller is the first thing that came up. Mac
No,
Miller. Yeah.
no,
rapper from
bro.
Pittsburgh.
He was-
Oh, we got to talk about Scoop though. Fat Man Scoop died. That was crazy.
Yeah.
He died on stage.
He literally died on stage.
And he said like
He died doing what he loved. I loved
said-
your take on it.
yeah.
I saw your post because
he
I'm a
said something
follower.
Like, he said, I don't know what he said, but he said something like,
Yeah.
come on."
He
And
died.
he
Yeah,
passed.
died doing what he loved.
Yeah, that was wild. I actually got this pulled up.
I'm about to find that guy, yo. The guy was nice, bro.
Is it too much to actually play the footage of him collapsing?
I haven't watched it. I don't want to see it.
It's a little much. It's a little much to see.
It's really not though because he fell. It's not what you think. Like he fell behind
the joint.
Yeah, type stuff. Yeah.
I seen it. I ain't click it though.
We might be letting it rip here.
Why? Call up Tay say you talking about YBC Duel?
Oh, you might be.
No, not Dude. Dude was from Philly.
Yeah.
Not Dude. He died. The dude I'm talking about died a few years ago.
Yeah, Duel just died.
Yeah.
Mr. Disrespectful, right? They called him. Yeah, he collapsing right there behind the booth, man. At least,
Jimmy Wapo.
Oh, yeah.
He was dumb nice.
I'm familiar with him.
Yeah, Jimmy Wapo was dumb nice. A lot of people probably won't know who he was.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with the music. I know the name though.
No, he was dumb nice.
Yeah.
He could rap. Like he could rap. He was like probably like coming out the 10,000 man. Money in my hand, it's time to expand. Working out the dope hole. Don't
had joints with somebody.
What was his name? With the hot boy from Atlanta? With the
street bankroll fresh.
Fresh.
Yeah.
He was kind of like that kind of.
Yeah, he definitely had that kind of style to him.
Yeah. Jimmy Wapo. Yeah.
Let's get into another review here.
The next one? Yeah.
We got
I'm ready to shit on some more music.
Yeah, it's called Big Mad by Snoo Money. You all seeing this?
This shit better not make me big mad.
I think it says Snoo Money with a
First
dollar
of all,
sign.
I like that. I like the
artwork.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah, it's like cheap.
Go to her goblin, she be gobbling on
Interesting mix here. Interesting mix to say the least.
Strapping more than Ellen, bro. Her watermelon is buzzing like it's Gallagher. I told her step in, take shots, she feel like Megan, bro. Say what I want, do what I want. That's per day and usual. Paint at the pump, gassing them up. Box that nigga like cubicle. Ain't what you want, say what you want. That's just hate as usual. And we love be word to X.
Flow's pretty cool.
Like Scooby-Doo. Oh, you got a moody crew, such and such and whoop the whoop. Tell your front, say excuse the boost, then find me a cruise the quick.
Young
Tell
Dro.
your nigga I'm groovy, boy. Smacking her ass like Boosie Boo. Play with your bitch, I usually do. Tickle that wop like Cooch Coo. Hey. Oh, you mad? Oh, you mad? Oh, you big mad?
This shit old, like old school.
Oh, you big mad?
Dated reference.
Big mad. Fuck about a hater. 2 fingers, 2 fuck to a hater. Oh, you mad?
Tyree not feeling it, everybody. Tyree not feeling it at the table. Hey, Kai, I see you, bro.
That's enough of that, bro.
They want this off.
Yeah.
They want this off at the table. Wow. Is it the flow? Is it the mix? Is it the song? Is it the old reference? What is it for you guys?
I'll say this. I have an appreciation for motherfuckers that stick with styles that are dated.
What the fuck just happened?
You ever see a movie that like most people think is a bad movie, and you're like, I actually like how bad.
Tarantino.
I actually like how bad it is.
Like if he made a movie now,
it's
I'm fucking with Quentin Tarantino because he's
fucking love that guy.
It's not a bad song for on the merit of being a song.
They could make a movie soundtrack, maybe.
But
is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm not. That's not.
No.
I'm not hearing. That's not a.
He is Young Dro.
You didn't leave the studio like, yo, this is a top 40 joint. Yo, be yo, see what
we out of here. We out of here with this one.
Like we not getting out of the hood with this shit. But it is a song.
I'm gonna get me a Bentley.
You got a 4 in the chat.
Aventador. With this,
I got a 2 from Call Up Tay.
I'm gonna go 4 or 5.
4 or 5. Oh
4 or
man.
5. I mean, the style, like I said, there's some stylistic choices that I'm like, oh, that's fire. The flow was definitely very Young Dro-esque.
Ain't gonna lie, he's an uncle.
But
whoever said that is my age, and I'm 45.
We might have to back up the truck for the first time tonight because people just ain't feeling that one.
Yeah,
We're dumping
that is not it. All that political shit. Listen, bro.
Nah, Call Up Tay, bro. I got you.
What is he trying to say with that comment?
I loafed on a feature on his last project.
No.
So what happened was.
What is loaf? What does that mean?
I didn't bluff.
You did what you did with my song.
I didn't bluff. That was a different situation, and we can explain. We can go into it. But
we had a dope song.
Right. So then
we had like 2 or 3 dope songs.
I'm glad you asked about the loaf.
I used to rap.
So,
you don't know that.
So all right, I'll tell you the Call Up Tay
situation.
Like it was a scheduling situation, and when I got to the studio, I ended up not working on what I was supposed to be working on.
Mm-hmm.
So
goofing off on the track again, Tyree.
And I fucking missed his deadline. So me and Tyree formerly known as the artist Bang Out.
Oh,
I might have heard of you, bro.
I used to be a rapper.
Come
I was
on.
nice.
Yeah.
We did
I
a
promise
record.
you.
We did a record one time,
And he did the hook. It was so incredible.
it was crazy. And so
The beat was
Studio burned
crazy.
down. Studio burned down, something like
The
that.
studio was raped.
So we working
was sweet.
on the song. We working on the song. He's peeved with me in the studio. He probably don't remember this. He's peeved with me in the studio because I'm playing the game. Right? I'm in there playing the video game, but I write in my head.
And I didn't know that.
So
I didn't
he
know that.
doesn't
Yeah,
know
he
this.
don't.
That's
He
some
don't.
savant shit.
No,
right
he
there.
don't. He
So,
don't use papers.
I'm playing the game and I'm like ranting, and he like low key like kind of peeved with me. I'm
You got a
like,
little bit of the tism.
I'm like, yo, I might be my my
Yeah.
teacher said I was
in a good way. In a
And
good
I
way.
was selling drugs.
So
He's
I'm
got
like,
it in a bad way. I'm just
So I'm like,
kidding.
so I go in, I lay the verse. Verse is incredible. We smoked the record.
Nah, for real. Nah,
So
for real.
then they like, yo, we want to shoot a visual. I'm not a super visual person, so I'm like, all
Especially
right.
at the time, probably.
Back
right?
then he was not with the.
I'm like, give me
his shell.
give me the premise. They get the premise. I'm like, I'm gonna keep it tall. Like I'm in between jobs. I'm fucked up. They want to wear suits and shit. I'm like, bro, like, come on, bro. Like, I just could not bring myself. I could not bring myself.
he had
do
a
it.
donut on his car.
It wasn't his time.
Yeah, I could
That
not.
donut on
I
the
could
car.
not bring myself to do a visual and not show up the way that I was supposed to. And I left my friend hanging, and it was a stink for a little bit, and then we got over it.
He had to get his bling
Yeah,
up.
it wasn't even. It wasn't even.
It wasn't nothing. It was like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it
Like,
was. I promise you, because I
You were
was
a little annoyed. You were a little annoyed, probably, right?
No. I was annoyed because how dope his
he knew what it could be.
rhyme was, and then my visual. Because I'm an artist. Like I'm not a rapper. I just know how to rap. I'm not a photographer. I just know how to take pictures. I'm not an editor. I just know how to edit. You understand what I'm
That's
saying?
how I feel, yeah.
So when I was like, bro, then we skip to this scene and we do this, and then I was like,
And I'm about to say, and at that time, he didn't know. A lot of people don't know this about me. I'm like, bro, like when shit start get too heavy, I'm like, nah.
That's why he jokes about everything.
If I got too many things on my list to do in a day, I'm just gonna take a nap.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
nah,
yeah.
you know
and
what?
then
That's too much.
what
I
he don't know is I don't even like to be around people. Like
Me
break
either.
down is a big thing for me. I don't like.
Yeah, I probably
If
won't.
you ever see me, it's just me. I don't like to be around people. So it was the thing, but I was like, bro.
So you weren't at the brew, huh? We were the only three guys not at the
I
brew.
promise you.
We were the only. Yeah,
I
we're all
promise
kind of
you.
the same way. Yeah,
Nobody saw me at the brew.
I promise
I'd be
you I wasn't at the
terrified.
brew.
I'd have to talk to so many
They said
people.
I
Oh my
know I
god!
stink, and I was not gonna go.
But let's pull up the brew real quick because I did have that for the weekly warm up, and I do want to pull that up because
That was lit though.
They said that bitch was loaded.
Yeah, they said it was.
So here's what the
And
brew
there was
looks
no
like.
fights. That was good.
Oh shit, that's gonna get us copywritten.
Mute that.
Yeah, mute that. Take that.
But
off.
that's a big turnout.
I ain't see the inside. I saw the outside, and the outside was crazy.
And I got the video of the outside right here.
Shout out to my
Yeah,
brother
it was-
DJ RF.
Yeah, RF. Shout out to RF. I
RF
fuck
is
with
amazing, isn't he?
Yeah, because he does both. He does the DJing and he does
And
the.
you know how to host and
Yeah.
And people always
Ruckus
show
know
up
how
for
to
him.
do it. He just don't want to do it. Ruckus can sing.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of good DJs, but he gets people to show up. This guy,
Right.
I mean, his parties
That's
are
a
always
fact.
big.
Nah,
That's a
RF.
fact.
And that's almost more important.
And
you
he's
know?
all the way up top. He's all the way like
Dover,
Wilmington like area. Yeah.
Look
Shout
at
out
that!
to RF.
Look at that parking lot. Was anyone in the club? Was this at 2:30 or something? What's going
They
on
said like at like
lit.
11 or 12. They said people were still in the line to get in.
here? Yo,
Yeah.
they did a big night there.
And there
'cause-
was no fight, no violence. Shout out to them. So
Yeah, that's cool.
So me, right? I did me and shout out to my homies too, right? Tex, right?
yeah, I had the family
And
reunion
Ant.
shit.
We had a family reunion.
Oh
It was-
yeah.
It was in I guess middle Delaware. I don't know if it's
Milton,
middle.
out in Milton.
Is that middle of Delaware? I'm guessing. Kind of. No.
a little?
All right. Well, whatever it is, right?
Middletown.
It's like towards the beach.
Okay, well
Milton.
we did Milton, Delaware, and like a lot of people, we just did it, and you know a lot of people had a lot of things going, and people didn't think that whatever that was, we had a nice turnout.
Yeah.
I saw all my guys were there. Paulie
Yeah.
De Niro was there.
Yeah.
Joshua Diamond was there.
Facts.
Trey Vell was there.
What's the country? What he's
Joshua
Josh
Diamond.
Diamond.
Joshua
You
Diamond.
know him?
He's
Yeah,
outta
he's
here.
great.
He's out.
He's out of here.
He's
Yeah, I
outta
said the
here.
same thing. I said the same thing.
Nah, I promise you. Anybody listening, listen. he's out of here.
Yeah, this is not an exaggeration whatsoever.
And the dude that was singing with him is good. With the dreads.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he's good.
But no exaggeration. My favorite song right now is an unreleased Joshua Diamond song featuring Jimmy Allen.
Yeah.
It's that good.
Yeah.
They said he got a song with Jimmy Allen.
He's got 2.
Yeah, he fucked with Jimmy Allen. That's his man.
All right. Okay. Yeah. And I was like, I was like sitting back watching. First of all, he brought a crowd with him.
He's turned.
And I was like, oh no, he's good.
He different.
Yep.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, wait till the song Bad Dreams comes out. You're all gonna love it.
The beat is country, hip hop. You know how they do the country hip hop?
Mm-hmm.
What he does on the song, first of all, the singer is really carrying the song. The guy with the dreads, he's really carrying the song.
So Trey Vell was on the song? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know his name.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that one.
Yeah. He's carrying the song, but the main artist, he's pausing in the middle. Like, so he'll say something and there's a pause in it to let you feel it. I don't know how to.
I know what you're saying. You need a well spaced out track.
I don't know how to say it. You know what I'm saying?
You don't want to be too rushed on the track. You want it spaced out. I think I do know what you're saying.
That thing, right?
Yeah,
that thing.
yeah.
So like, if it's a big crowd and they get that spaced out part, they get to do whatever they doing because they know the next part is gonna.
And you can sing it easier, and he's not struggling on stage.
Song.
Yeah.
It's a stadium song.
And real quick before we get to the next review,
that's why you can't do that rapidy rap stuff because stadiums is not for that rapidy rap stuff.
Yeah.
Busta Rhymes doing that.
His vocal density gets a little crazy sometimes. Yeah. But before we get to the next review, you brought up loafing and what that meant, and that reminded me. I have no fucking clue what demure means. Who can explain this to me?
It's like debonair
this is like the
for a man.
Where did it come from?
No, it's debonair for a man.
Obviously, like classy, reserved. It's more so lean towards describing like
young women who aren't married.
Gotcha. Yeah, this is the part of the show where you explain to me the new slang. So it's like it's classy.
Debonair. It's debonair for a woman who isn't doing ratchet shit. So when you see a girl in a short ass skirt with her ass showing and she say demure cap.
Gotcha. She wishes, right? She wishes. All right. Well, thanks, guys. And let's get into. We're actually kind of almost out of time for the whole show, so let's get into. We definitely want to hear some more from C-Mack. Looks like we got Kai FMB. We're definitely going to play. But before we do that, let's get into the cypher beats because I want you to hear the cypher beats, and then because you know our ciphers. Yeah, we're actually talking about the ciphers before we went live because those are our most probably our most popular episodes. Specifically, Cypher 7. That is our most watched episode in show history.
The one with the shorty one.
Yeah,
she said she came from Demon Semen.
Yes, that's exactly the one, man.
Shout out to her.
People watched that episode, I think, for over 500 hours of watch time just on YouTube alone.
Demon Semen is incredible.
So there was 2 beats we got to choose from for Cypher 9.
She should have.
And I just want to get you guys' opinion. And, of course, in the chat, let us know your opinion.
Where was from Delaware?
Yes, she is.
That girl that time when I was on here, is that the same girl?
MH Jayla. Yeah, were you on here with MH Jayla?
That's the same girl.
I don't know. I'm about to say.
I don't think you were. Who were you on the show with last time?
With the guy from TikTok, the most popular TikTok.
Oh, Jano. Yeah, Jano was a co-host back then. He's killing it too hard. He can't step away.
Yeah.
I don't blame him, man. But yeah, okay, so these are the 2 options for Cypher number 9. They're both made by the great Call Up Tay, who I think is the greatest local producer. And he's not even local anymore. He's working with huge artists.
He's better than
Scooty.
Scooty's not as active enough.
I would say I think that Scooty has the most unique sound probably to ever come from the shore. That'll probably ever.
He's world class.
That'll ever come from the shore. But Call Up Tay is that.
I never heard of him.
Definitely
yes,
that.
yeah. Scooty, he might be a little bit more polished, honestly, but he needs to get active. But yeah, check out these beats though.
Can we go to the ATM?
That's a Philly beat.
Call up Tay, he back on it.
It's a Philly beat.
Bushido Blaze says Scooty's the most complete artist, dead ass.
For sure.
This MF mean, definitely.
Where the hell is Stacks at? Where is he at?
I don't know.
Yeah, I would love to have Stacks on the show and Scooty.
about to say, I haven't talked to him.
I ain't even seen him or heard from him.
For a few years, for real.
Yeah.
He's AWOL. All right, well, that's option number one.
I fuck with this joint.
You like that?
I can hear a cipher.
Yeah, it's like a cipher style beat, right?
I can hear a cipher to this.
It's a Philly beat.
Yeah.
That's a Philly
Me could
beat.
kill this. Me could crush this.
Like if you had a bunch of angry rappers,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of aggression. Not that
This
that
not
pain
really,
stuff that you were talking
for
about.
me, this is not a cipher.
Ain't gonna be no pussy.
This is a
no
this
perk
is a-
pain.
Ain't no
So bitch, get your gun. This is one of them.
Ain't no rippity rapper cipher.
Hippity
To
hop.
me, you know what I'm saying? That I can't hear it, but I
Well,
fuck with that.
that's option one. Here's option two.
Can we go to the ATM?
It's the same beat.
Yeah, pretty similar, right?
It's harder though.
I might like this one better. What do y'all think?
I think I like this one better.
It's harder, yeah.
This is going to be it. Cypher number 9. I think we're deciding right now.
I like this one.
And guys, please
It's
contact.
hard.
And
It's
this
hard.
breakdown, there's space and room.
Yeah. It's hard.
For the rapper to rap.
Yeah.
I fuck with this one. I fuck with this one.
This is one of those you can.
You coming out of retirement for Cypher 9?
Fuck.
Money is on the line. $20 per rapper. The winner takes all, everybody.
No. Rapper.
So hit me up, guys. If you want to be involved in Cypher 9, please contact
This
me.
beat is one you can get in between and then go on top. Go on. Pause.
Pause.
And then you can get to the lows of the
There's room.
sound.
There's room to work on the instrumental.
There we go. There we go. He nailed it there.
There you go.
So yeah, this is Cypher 9 beat. Everybody, please contact me. Do not be shy, because Cypher 8 didn't get a whole lot of rappers. You know, I want at least 20 so that the winner can win $400. That's my goal. I want to give away $400 on the show. So I'm
And
looking for 20
rappers.
rappers.
Don't rap what you think other rappers will rap. Rap different. So what I'm telling you is what I just said. Like you can do in between. Everything I'm about to say is a pause.
It's all good.
Right?
I'll just get it right here.
You can get on top of the beat.
Pause.
You can go
Pause.
in the middle of the beat. You go underneath the beat.
Pause.
There we go.
And then you can stop. Like you don't have to rapidy rap on
You can have your way with this beat.
pause. And that's worst pause because that's the
That was the short version.
Here's
of what you
little
was
girl,
trying to
give me the
say.
candy.
This beat is
that
great. It's
pause.
not too long, not too short. It's just right. You know.
Oh, pause,
Pause.
bro. That's a
but
I
great
took it too
pause.
far, y'all.
I
I
do-
took it
I
too
like-
far.
I like the second
I'm gonna shut
joint.
this off. See you guys later.
Yeah.
I like the second joint.
Okay, yeah, this is the second one.
Second one, yeah, for sure.
Guys, contact me for the beat. All right, we'll probably do it once I get commitments from at least like 10 to 20 people, and then we'll just leave it open for anyone who wants to come compete. $20 per rapper, winner takes all. Don't be shy, y'all. We don't got a whole lot of show left, so let's get into Kai FMB because I know he's been patiently waiting. Then we got more from C-Mack Mizzle, and then we'll probably be signing off, guys. This has been a very eventful episode. You'll want to hear Cutting Up or Fashion Dior
Cutting up.
or Mr. Fantastic.
Fashion, no, cutting up for sure.
Actually, he sent a fourth one too, so I want you to
sound
know
like
them
a
all.
rap.
Through This Heartbreak is the
No.
fourth one. Cutting Up.
Hell no.
Cutting up.
That's not what Tyree wants to hear.
Hell no.
No more new age pain.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, these rappers like Rob Wave, they've tricked the youth into thinking that being depressed is cool, and that's not good for society.
When I was young,
It's what's the bull? First of all, that what's it called? Emo rap.
yeah.
It's kind
That's
of what Joshua
Kanye.
Diamond does, but he does it in a cool way.
That's Kanye. Then what Kanye threw Travis.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna say Kanye, Drake, Cudi.
Cudi.
A lot of them fathered that,
that thing.
Being
It
sad.
might be Cudi first.
and then Wayne. And
Yeah,
Wayne-
with
Wayne had a-
sometimes
You have a sad period?
I feel like
Juice WRLD, someone just said, hell yeah.
Well, Juice WRLD is new, but
He was
that
unbelievably
emo
sad.
rap was like he said, Cudi.
They fathered that style.
I never thought of them as that, but yeah, you're right.
No,
They're-
hell yeah.
they're
That emo
DNA.
rap came through.
You can hear the DNA. I feel like you take the emotion that they would convey, which was like honest, like emotional shit that most
That's
people
what they call
wasn't
emo.
rapping about, and then you take like Wayne's style when he
And then it kind of gets manufactured, and it's like you're just thinking of
Because
the
that
saddest shit
song
possible.
that I feel like he was just like, I'm thinking he was not even
I had
on
never-
that.
I had never thought of unaliving myself,
Yeah,
or being unalive.
But his song wasn't even about that. His song wasn't. He was like, I'm thinking amongst the clouds.
Yeah, he was on
some. But Cudi was drink a bit, smoke a bit.
Okay.
If you follow the path, they follow.
You're drinking your pain away, using drugs,
and
to
then
feel
that's
better.
when XXX. He went far.
Yep.
Him and
he took it to the next level of
Uzi.
the depression.
Him and Uzi
much like Juice WRLD.
They went crazy.
All right, here we go.
Cutting up. Since
I like it already.
It's beat hard.
Already.
Lord, this mix is god awful. I gotta be honest. This is god awful. The mix.
A 3.
Wow.
Nah.
And I know what you're gonna say. I did it on BandLab. No, I mean what? It sounds like it. Yeah.
It's a 3.
Definitely sound like he did it on BandLab.
Hold on, wait.
And Kai, I'm a fan. You know that's true. Would you honestly put this out to the world? Well, you are kind of right now.
You know what's crazy? Just listen to it without the. It's not that super bad.
I like the style and stuff.
Yeah, like
I'm about to say the choices he's making.
Yeah.
Creatively, like I fuck with.
Yeah, but
it's just the vocal. And the beat is crazy, but I can't hear
And he's got a fan base that wants to hear his music too, and I feel like you can't put something like this out.
Hold on, let's skip that one. Let's go to another one of his.
We can do that.
The vocals burying the beat.
The beat was crazy too, though.
Yeah, when it first came on.
Yeah.
But the good news is Kai did book with me tomorrow. He's got an 8 till 10 session. Let's
Hook
fix a
him
couple
up,
of these
bro.
up. Let's
Hook
fix a
him
couple
up.
of these up.
Let's see something else from him.
You want Fashion Dior or Mr. Fantastic? I kind of
Fashion Dior.
I kind of want to hear that Mr. Fantastic.
I don't want to hear that shit.
I'm getting ready to see Fantastic Four next year. Don't fuck that up for me, Kai.
Oh my god!
I know you're ready for that Dr. Doom. That's gonna be pretty
sick. That is the
sick.
worst. I'm hating on you for that. Yo, Fantastic Four is the worst one out of all of them ever of all time.
Oh yeah, they're the worst movies that they've ever made. But then none of them were produced by Marvel Studios. So this is gonna be Marvel Studios' first.
What was they made by? DC? Fox.
You know what? I just watched all the X-Men made by Fox in order. Loved it.
Bro, I watched
Loved it.
I took my son to see Deadpool and Wolverine yesterday.
Nice.
It was not good.
I went again. What?
It was not good.
That's a love letter to the fans.
Yeah, it really was. It was pandering to the audience.
It was definitely a pandering movie. So I can almost see why if you're not into them, I can see how you don't enjoy it.
Wolverine. First of all, why would you have Magic Mike as Gambit?
See,
oh my god!
Hold on, I ain't done. I'm not done.
Okay.
Gambit.
Then you got fucking Wesley Snipes can't move his body.
He looked old. He looked bad. He
old.
did.
So again, this is a love letter to the fans. The point you don't understand is Gambit was cast as Gambit. He was cast as Gambit in 2013.
He was.
Wow.
And Who Magic Mike was?
That movie was greenlit and it was never made.
Damn.
He's a cameo in the movie to pay fan service to the lore of Channing Tatum being cast as Gambit in the movie never getting made. So when he says lines like or tell stories we never got to. Wesley Snipes and Ryan Reynolds, who plays Deadpool, there was
they was beefing.
Yeah, so that like
fake beefing, but
the idea that there was scoops about who would be in the movie, and like Wesley Snipes' name came up plenty of times, and everybody was like, "Fuck no!" Like, there's no way he's gonna be in the movie.
Yeah, and
so
he did it.
So there's like, you know what I mean? Like those are
he
like
was
small
just super
lore
stiff.
Yeah, he definitely moved like an old man.
But he moves better.
I wasn't
than
believing
that. And remember he got a movie where his son is a stripper or something. I don't know the name of the movie.
I did not see that.
I promise you it's good.
Is
I
it?
promise you.
For real?
I promise you it's good.
I'm gonna look it up.
Right? It's on probably Hulu. Probably one of them. Right? But he's not moving like.
It was probably 15 years ago, that movie you're talking about.
No, it's recent.
Oh, okay.
Nah, you're talking about the slow motion walkout. When I watched, I'm like, Wesley Snipes, you look
he
old,
looked
gang.
thin
I ain't
and
gonna
gray.
lie.
Yeah,
bro.
Once he got moving in real time, he looked a little better.
Teeth was like.
Yeah. Well,
I hated that.
But I will say about Gambit, I've never seen a more accurate costume. His costume looked just like the cartoon.
But people was hating on his accent. I liked his accent.
Cajun accent.
Because he is a Cajun character, right?
Yeah, I liked his accent. I'm like, that's how Gambit sounded. Because I'm a person. Oh, my girl calling.
And Yellow Wolverine, he had grown men crying when those ears went up in the theater. He had grown men crying. That was crazy.
No, yeah. Wolverine is like that. Hello.
We'll get into this Fashion Dior.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Yeah, I'm almost done.
A little better.
This is better. Way better.
I think it's still band lab, though.
I'm having the same issue, yeah.
Yeah.
I like the...
It's what the mix, what his vocal is doing to the beat.
It's like compressing it or something.
The beat is ducking his voice.
Mm-hmm.
Juice WRLD, he's a Juice WRLD fan.
I'm hearing some clicks. I'm hearing clicks and pops. But he's a good artist. I like Kai F&B as an artist. I really do. I'm a fan.
It's not.
I do like this one.
Like you said, a better mix
could make it a 10. It could take it from a 3 to a 10. I feel
bro.
like. Yeah.
I would say, bro, when you come to the studio, bro, like, don't come work on no new shit, bro. Retool some of these shits that you already got, bro.
And
this shit's hard.
And what I'll say about most of the artists that come into my studio, man, they rush and they try to get 4 songs done in 1 hour, and they don't even have anything written. They're freestyling it, and they're stressing and stressing.
First of all,
I'm trying to get all these songs done. Take your time and write the song out.
Doing that, punching shit.
Yeah, do a demo on Bandcamp. Come in, and then when you're comfortable with everything, you know every word, every line. Lay it down in the studio.
Right? When he says he doesn't write, it's not no punching.
That don't mean I'm like freestyling.
That's not. It's different. Like
you get the right line.
Like Jay-Z,
yeah.
He's a Jay-Z one, right? Then you got those ones that do 3-4 lines, 4 bars, a bar, whatever, right? Yeah. And it's like, coming through in the car, see me like R.
I mean, I have joints,
then they got to go back and say,
I have joints that I like punching. I do punching a lot more than I used to. But I think these younger artists, what they use punching in for is more for because they view the music as like conveying emotion more than, you know what I'm saying, saying something fire. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and they don't want to write, so they just write it as they go.
Motherfuckers lazy. They dropped out of school, a lot of these niggas.
Remember when I said that freestyling was a myth and everyone got mad at me? That was funny. I don't know if you remember. That was a big...
I'm about to say, I mean, freestyling is a lost
old
art.
school freestyling.
Like,
it's different from written freestyling.
I've heard enough freestyling where I'm like, oh, like I can tell when a
But it takes a person that has thousands of hours.
It's really easy to tell when a person is freestyling.
But I think that some people think that like structured freestyle, you know, I mean, like go up to the radio station, they be thinking like, I'm like, no, he's not. I mean, it's a freestyle, but he's not freestyling off the fucking.
So
top
like
of his head.
when I was a rapper, I was a freestyler. So what that is Lil Wayne is a freestyler. So even if he wrote on paper, he's a freestyler. So what it is whatever rhymes, whatever slick, whatever, it's not no structure to it. That's why, this is just my opinion, Lil Wayne's a great rapper. Great entendre, simile, because they get that mixed up with similes and entendres and stuff, right?
He's good with the similes. He really is.
Yeah, and entendres, he's really good, right? But he's not a GOAT because there is no subject matter behind.
That's a hot take.
Most of his rhymes.
Mm-hmm.
You got I was locked by a cop, that whatever that was, right? You got some of them, but most of them, a Millie. I don't know what his biggest song is.
They're saying you're geeking.
Lollipop.
They're saying you're geeking right now.
Lollipop. No, I'm not. No, I am not. No, I am not. I'm a cook, right?
Hey, Lollipop is very demure. Okay.
Listen, that's
very
cool,
demure.
right? What is the song about? Give me his biggest song.
What, like a Millie?
Yeah.
What is he rapping about?
It's a Millie.
About rapping, which I think is the most rapperish
shit
that you could do.
So he's rapping about nothing but just rapping. He don't have subject matter.
I mean, he's rapping about Nigerian hair and a bunch of stuff. Come on, guys.
He's rapping about rap. That's not subject matter. So now you want to get to the best, most complete rapper? You want to go there? Let's go there. LL Cool J.
No way. This guy's blowing people's minds right now.
I can see the argument.
The only thing that he didn't do was rap about his life.
Hey, Cal Street, we'll do you one more music review. Cal Street just sent them some. Man, I cannot talk right now.
LL didn't rap about his life, but everything else he rapped about.
So what Wayne does, my counterpoint to that is Wayne does is a lot of people don't like Eminem because they feel like he's rapping for the sake of rapping.
No.
But you have to take the content that Wayne and Eminem do similarly. They don't do the same thing. I'm saying what they do similarly is that the context is in the rap. See, you're thinking about the context about the rap.
Yeah, to me, clever is clever.
Yeah, that's
I'm not disputing.
That's where the wit is used as a tool to create the context. The context is within the bars.
So I'm not disputing that, right? So now just imagine if you have context within a structure of what you're talking about. So Eminem has that. Eminem has rhymes about Stan. Eminem has rhymes about his mom. Eminem has, but Wayne don't really have
Wayne, for one, you named Mrs. Officer.
Great.
Mrs. Officer is a thematic record.
That right there is a formatted, structured rhyme.
That same album has Dr. Carter.
Well, yeah.
On the Carter 2, you have Hustler music, which is pain, that's pain music. That's pain music. See that birthed a lot of what you hear today. So what I'm saying is, I'm like, Wayne has bags, and when a person has bags, it, to me, in my opinion, because I deal with it, I feel like the more things a person can do as a rapper, we get penalized for. So if Steph Curry took his summer off and wore nothing but fucking ankle braces and came out next year and start banging on niggas, you're gonna have a group of people that say he can no longer be the greatest shooter ever because he does this other thing.
Yeah.
When to me, I'm like, well, that just makes him that much better because he can do that, he can do this, and he's not bound by this one thing. Yes, is Wayne's career defined by subject matter? Absolutely not. I'm not gonna argue that.
That's what I'm saying.
But to say that he can't be a GOAT, I'm like, he can't be a GOAT because he can do that and this and this.
No,
that's not a fair argument.
I'm saying my retort to that is, first of all, Wayne is a GOAT.
Okay.
And the reason why
he really is.
No. The reason why he is because he birthed people.
A generation.
Everything out of the Juice World, they all come from whatever.
Wayne. They all come from Wayne.
That's his. They are his children,
and he did all that while sounding like a gremlin. So it really is tough.
Vocal inflection stuff, the shit that makes Young Thug great.
All of that.
The DNA.
But him and so I am an old school person who believe that you must have subject matter and stay on. So it's like I said, I'm a freestyle. I was a freestyle rapper. You turn the beat on, I do what the beat tell me to do. Now, right now, the beat tell me, and I got ADHD. The beat tell me to do this, and now my flow switch up, right? I can't stay on topic. That's why when people were saying the South was simple, you try to do. If you are a complex rapper, try to do it.
A lot of them couldn't.
That's why Project Pat is in my top 5.
Yeah, I love that kind of shit.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna be able to. It's not. That ain't easy.
It ain't. I always tell people, I'm like, over a lot of shit that people think is easy is because the artist is making it look easy.
Easy.
Yes. And Project Pat, his flow never gets old, does it?
Yeah, and he influenced Drake. So
let's get into one more music review. This is the last music review, and we've been getting a lot of good names in here today. Well, how would you say this guy's name, C-Mack?
Music.
This might be a government, but I'm just fascinated by this name. It's a good name. It's a good name. But let's get into it. Mr. Grisby here. It's called Cal's Shirt Off.
Cal's Shirt Off?
That's what I'm seeing.
Is the artist name Cal? Yeah,
must be Cal. Yeah, artist name is Cal.
The song's called Shirt Off.
And this is the last music review of the night, guys. And then we do this every Monday, so make sure you send in for next week. And he says you got to wait for the beat to drop on this one.
I like it already.
I fuck with the beat.
Already. No, that's hard.
Oh, shit. He said that's his government. You got to make that your artist name. That's a good name.
Sorry, sir.
We'll edit that out.
Beat is crazy.
Yeah, I already liked it. I liked it from the beginning.
Yeah.
Spinning on that block and then I
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god. It's only coming through my left ear. Yeah. And you know it's not
Cal, bro. Listen to me, bro.
Oh, and listen.
It's only in one ear.
It's only in one
Yeah, but
ear.
listen. Turn it up a little bit.
Because the beat's in both ears, but the vocal is in one ear.
Listen.
Yeah, they out here faking them betraying cause they really hoes. My mama always told
the
me
echoes in the right ear.
Fucking pope. You never know when it's time to go ahead.
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
You better bust
Bro.
No, listen to him though. Just listen to him. 1 second.
Bitch, you know we really want it out. We used to skip school, nigga. Fuck
He sound like Brody James.
Came up on the
He do kind of remind me of Brody.
the private town up in my family, bitch. I got a ball. My uncle out the A, and you know they call him Mad Dog. We gon' get you.
I
gone,
like
nigga.
him.
Worrying about
I
the
want to
laws.
like him.
I don't like this
Nigga, you just got
thing
some
that's
shit
going
talking
on.
all that hot
Hey, book a
shit.
session. Book a session with me, bro.
Please
Come
book a
on.
session.
I can help so many of these people.
Please book a
Cut this off,
session.
bro. We can't end it on that.
Yeah.
I sent another
Oh, yeah,
joint in, bro. Let's
yeah.
just do
Thank
that.
you. C-Mack, thank you.
But book a session. He has something.
There's something there, but I can't even.
He has that Brody James.
I can't even get my.
But
ears to tune
he
in 'cause
needs
it's just-
to.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Really crazy. Just the mix, bro. You gotta get these mixes better.
I'm not even gonna disrespect you by rating it, but
Yeah, we're gonna move on and get another C-Mack one in there. But guys, so many people need to find themselves right there. Okay, only $40 per hour. I work quick.
He really needs to book you, like for
Yeah.
real. Like
tap into you, tap
he
out.
has
brother.
something, but
There's something there.
And we're gonna end this episode on a C-Mack jam. Which one do you want me to play, bro?
Destiny.
Let's do it.
and it better be rap because I'm going.
All right, Destiny right here. C-Mack Mizzle. One of my favorite guests to have on the show. Thanks for coming back on, bro.
Appreciate you, brother.
Same thing to Tyree Brown, the hilarious Tyree Brown. Make sure you follow these guys on all platforms.
Oh, I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
here for it.
Yeah.
This is. I'm here. This
Hey,
one.
they were fucking with Cal Street in the comments, though. They're fucking with him.
Yeah. Along the way, I lost my way and then I bought it back.
10.
My doctor say I'm a few days away from heart attack.
10.
Cause I can feel the pressure build. This potent purple got me high as an electric bill. I'm sorta like Thor, cause even without a hammer, I feel electric still. Searching for answers that I found, but yet I question still. Cause you can never be too certain of who's working, too worse in your true purpose. When I die, my funeral gonna need 2
Tyree
hearses.
loving it.
I say it blatantly. One for me and one for everything I plan on taking to the grave with me. All the women that dated me usually end up hating me. All because I loved you for the person that you are.
They're saying another 10 in the chat.
Anything she wanna do, I'm a letter from A to Z. Told her that I be the man, she laughed. I told her wait and see. Even though she degraded me, she probably still pissed. She passed though, cause I'm a favorite D. Always was the sickest in my class. Knew they would catch it if they played with me. That's off principle. Paint pictures with my words.
I'm getting these lines late. They're so clever.
Nigga, y'all miserable. Y'all be off in the booth, spitting fraud syllables. While I'm off in a coop with a dog getting loot. I could take all of my ops, text them all in a group. Tell them y'all niggas poop. I'm a beast, I'm a motherfucking dog, nigga. Woof. My rhymes can go from reflective and straight into flexing. It don't matter how I flex it, you still get the message. I never lack progression, I just lack the effort. I never
Cal
been
Street
the
likes
one
it.
to F with. I guess that's why I'm who you upset with. I guess this shit was destined.
Overrated, maybe a 5.5. YBS Sunny.
My man.
That's hey. Let us know your truth, guys. We all got different opinions here.
I fear not any rapper that y'all got rated tier top. In other words, I trump anybody.
We haven't even rated it yet. He says you're overrated.
We don't care about your rally cries while you
That
make
lets you know that.
Go back 15 seconds.
I was yapping.
It made me miss my favorite line, talking this dumbass shit.
I'm a motherfucking dog, nigga. Woof. My rhymes can go from reflective and straight into flexing. It don't matter how I flex it, you still get the message. I never lack progression, I just lack the effort. I never been the one to F with, I guess that's why I'm who you upset with. I guess this shit was destined. Or maybe you got some shit to question. I fear not any rapper that y'all got rated tier top. In other words, I trump anybody mentioned in earshot. We don't care about your rally cries while you making cheers at the quiz spot. You other rappers dare not. This shit is not a game. You hear our street cred, you can't convince me that you not a lame. All your corny raps about how your Toolie Popper what got you the spot, nigga, you Bronny James. This kind of name I had designed in pain. Rap was just an itch for me, I had to scratch, and now I'm inflamed. Got the shot and my time in Dame. I quick scope you with the finest aim. I'm just rhyming off the top, it's all gold off the helmet like a Niners game. They know to stop being a bitch when we in this bitch. Yeah, Mizzle in the booth and T in the mix. Was sleeping on us and they spots got snuck. Plus me and T old niggas, but they not like us.
Bro, do you understand the part about the Niners game? The Niners, the gold on top,
Gold off
49ers.
There's so many lines that took me
what
like
it's-
5 seconds to get.
The gold came, the ear, the Trump. Come on.
Okay, you had a line where you said, I barely passed. I was her favorite D. That
Yeah, I
was
said she probably pissed that she. I said even though she degraded me, she probably still pissed she passed though, cause I'm her favorite D.
like a D in school.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I always,
Really good stuff.
I always was the sickest in my class. Knew they would catch it if they played with me.
Man, YBS Sonny's going in on you though. YBS Sonny says, calm down with the mooching. Don't nobody want to hear that fake
whatever.
Kendrick Lamar shit. And then he said, y'all can't take criticism. Like we're upset or something.
No. Thank you for your criticism.
Yeah, I think we're taking it pretty well.
Yeah, I'm about to say I appreciate you.
Yeah,
He said shit is boring. He said, yeah, that's it.
Okay, thank you for your criticisms, brother.
Yeah.
This is a 10.
Nah, I'm about to say he seems like he enjoyed it.
Because C-Mack thought that he could get everybody in the world to like his shit. That's what he thought before this.
Yeah, that's usually the goal. And I mean, I don't take into account people making
Bro, the 49ers line was crazy.
Fake YouTube accounts.
The Trump line with the ear.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I forgot what he said. It was something about what's it?
I fear not any rapper that y'all got rated tier top. In other words, I trump anybody mentioned in earshot.
Come on, man. What are you?
We don't care about your rally cries as you making cheers in the queer spot. You
Come
other
on.
rappers dare not.
Damn, dude. Yeah.
This shit is not a game. We hear off street cred. You can't convince me that you not a lame. All your corny raps about how your Thule poppers what got you the spot, nigga. You Bronny James.
Your league's ahead of a lot of people, man.
What are we?
Damn.
Are we being serious here?
Like, bro,
You should release an acapella record sometime.
I appreciate.
No,
I
that's
appreciate
what
the
you
criticism.
definitely should do.
What, just do the joints just acapella?
Then I'll
do
just mash it up
something.
in the club with all the famous beats and shit.
Bro,
Nah,
that would be crazy.
Hella, bro. Yeah, whatever. Whoever criticized it and said whatever.
He said I like his other music. It's okay. So
Say something about the Trump ear thing.
I appreciate it.
seriously,
Yeah.
that was
You're
gold.
good. You're a good kid, man.
And the damn the 49ers thing is crazy. Now that's crazy because maybe it's crazy because I understand history.
Yeah.
I understand people went west. They dig for gold.
You brought that into it too.
People don't know. People don't know that.
Yeah,
What's the line? I'm like, I said, I'm just rhyming off the top. It's all gold off the helmet, like a Niners game.
Mm-hmm.
It's just,
Gold came from
That's easy for him right
San
there.
Francisco.
Mhm.
And whatever.
The gold rush, the 49ers.
You know.
pretty much.
We learned it. We learned it.
Low hanging fruit when it
Back
comes to
when kids
punchlines.
learned shit in school.
It's low hanging fruit for punchline.
All right, guys, we're going to get out of here. This was episode 90. We had an Eastern Shore Undercover in here with the great C-Mack, the great Tyree Brown. C-Mack, what else do you want to tell our fans, our wonderful fans, like YBS Sonny? What do you want to tell them before we log off?
I just want to say that I appreciate everybody tuning in. I appreciate the opportunity to come back up here. I appreciate Eastern Shore Undercover showing his face and not being an asshole, but he did fuck my joke up.
Yeah, man, I
But
wouldn't
he's a
hear
good
that.
guy. I think it is dope though to have those types of conversations because a lot of times like we don't know what the other side is, what their outlook is, and I think this is a good opportunity for him to kind of.
It's kind of like what this podcast is all
You know what I
about.
mean?
Like Tyree went in on him, and we had a nice civilized
he didn't
conversation.
let him off the hook, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's what I meant. It's not like you were disrespectful or anything. You were just
he didn't let him off
asking
the
the
hook.
hard hitting questions that our chat really wanted to hear.
Yeah.
He took him to task, and he handled it. He handled it like a person with a good merited character would handle it. If he was an asshole, bro, he wouldn't have been able to handle those questions. I feel like
That's a fact. Yeah.
You know?
If it was a racist, he wouldn't be.
he wouldn't have.
Yeah, that was a good point. And a couple more comments that are great. YBS Sonny said, I want to feel a verse sometimes without having to think too hard. I'm a little younger. And then Sean Johnson said, you got to dumb that down for the younger ones.
Yeah, no,
No, you don't. No,
I make
no.
music. No. I've always said I don't make music for two groups of people that I
Retarded people.
I actively try to avoid. When I'm making music, I'm trying to avoid two groups of people: dumb people and people who don't get pussy. I don't know you, Sonny. I don't know you, but
you either dumb or don't get pussy.
I'm like, those are the two groups that
Bro,
I go
what
out
the
of my
fuck,
way
bro?
to avoid entertaining. I don't want to entertain dumb
No,
people
bro, that
or
was
people who don't get pussy. So,
Hey, you heard it here from him.
take a long look in the mirror tonight, my friend.
You're one of
Stop
the
beating
two.
off.
I love you.
But now
Leave the
we love
Fifis alone.
We love you guys. Thank you so much. Tyree Brown, same thing. What do you want to tell the fans before we log off?
Thank you for the support. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tapping in. We appreciate it. Thank you for sending the music in. Please continue to do so. Mondays he does it. Thank you for supporting my page and all of that stuff. And at the end of the day, we all humans. There's one race, the human race. So be a good human and help somebody else out.
I love it. And I got to keep up with these YBS Sunday. He says, man, you sound dumb, and that's why you won't make it past Maryland. He's going in.
I'm actually the biggest rapper in Maryland and Delaware already. So
Hell yeah.
God bless him. YBS Sonny, first of all, your first name don't make no goddamn sense. Fuck you, bitch. Peace.
All right, everybody wave to this camera right here. We're out of here.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, and real quick, guys, if you want top-notch studio time, I do have to mention this. $40 per hour. Been doing it for over 10 years. If you're not in the area, I'll do the stems for $50 a song, and I'm on your favorite radio station every weekday at 5 p.m. with DJ Cash, and I'm looking for my next nightclub. I'm a really lit nightclub DJ. Okay, everybody look at this camera. We're out of here, guys. We'll see you next time every Monday at 9 p.m. Love y'all.
AKP, this crazy.
Studio 2 with DJ KP.
I get it.
They're fun. I like a troll.
Yeah, I love trolls.
they keep it.
I